uh, humongous manor in Baldur's Gate. Gothic style pillars, black iron rods everywhere. As you get there, a guard at the door notices you, opens the main gate, which leads into a beautiful garden with these big mahogany doors that are currently open. Standing between the mahogany doors is a gentleman who's dressed in a nice suit for the time, and you take him to be a butler. Excellent, you've arrived. Master Daniels, right this way.
Just kind of nod and tip my hat at him and keep walking with him.
Are you alone?
I look over my shoulder. Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. We'll just give it another few minutes before I take you up to the library. The mistress will be expecting you, of course. Talon, you kind of are walking up the sidewalk, keeping a low profile. Where you turn and you see these gates open already. As you kind of turn the corner, you know where you're going. The security guard out front steps in front of you. And he's like, "Boy, stop there, sir. Business. You have business here."
Yes.
Well, speak up, sir.
I got business. Hello?
Yeah, I got you.
Yes, I have business here.
It's your business.
I'm here visiting some friends, and we're just coming in to. Sorry, my computer's messing up, man. Sorry.
All good, brother. I might be able to.
You're doing your video in Discord, eh, Pat?
I got rid of that. I can turn the volume down and roll 20. That might help you a bit. All right. You part of Sylvain's adventuring party? Are you masked one?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, go in up the stairs. Are you gonna go in?
I think he's struggling a little bit.
Are you there, Gabe? I wonder if using Roll20 voice would simplify things for him.
Shouldn't make a difference, but we can try it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's saying I keep cutting in and out. Am I cutting in and out for anyone else?
No, he's been like that
For a while now.
since he's been joined up.
Oh, but if we try a different voice thing, it's gonna screw up your stream.
Nope.
Okay,
Nope, it won't.
Gabe's calling Facebook right now.
let's try Facebook.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my computer, man.
It's good.
Whoa.
We're gonna move over to a different chat service because it might help you out a little bit. Okay, Facebook, I think, is what we're switching to. That's what it looks like.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, Gabe, he says, well, if you're part of Sylvain's adventuring party, you better make it up the stairs there. They're expecting you.
Oh, I'm on my way. I'm up the stairs. Here I go.
Awesome. All right, so you rush through the gardens and kind of up the stairs and enter into a lobbyway where there appears to be some gentleman who's dressed as like a butler standing alongside a guy who kind of looks like a cowboy. Well, it's 7:30. Let's make our way up to the library. He takes you up a couple of stairs and around a corner to where there's a nice ash door, which is trimmed with golden color trim, very lavish looking. And he knocks, and then a moment later pushes the door open. And the two of you guys walk into this room. There's a young red-headed lad sitting on an upholstered couch in this library, who appears to be having a conversation with somebody who's in a chair with the back kind of turned, facing a fire. The person's seating, looking at the fire. She's sitting in an overstuffed chair, and you can't really discern a gender, because only the person's head is now emerged from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair. An embroidered hood made from white and light blue wool conceals the wearer's face. The person's dry and raspy voice provides no clue towards gender. Help yourselves to wine. Seat yourselves, friends. I hope I may call you that.
Are we all in the same room together?
The three of you are in the same room together, so I'm going to take this opportunity to give you each 30 seconds or a minute to describe what your character looks like, maybe your mannerisms, whether you look friendly, any items that you have on you. And I'm going to start with the most experienced one of Dan to just kind of show everyone how to do that. Go ahead.
Sorry, just can you reiterate what room we're in right now?
It's a library with a lot of books. There's a lot of antiques in it, very overstuffed upholstery. You notice in this room, it has some of the nicest carpets you've ever seen in your life. The fireplace is made of stone, and it's a roaring hearth. There's a large desk with a chair, and this character is sitting in the seat at the desk.
And that's Sylvanas, or the lady?
You would assume that it's Syndra Sylvain.
Okay. Frid is located kind of near her enough that he'd be in earshot, but he's got his back against the wall. He's got one foot kind of like propped up against the wall. He's looking down. He's got his cowboy hat down. Can't really see it. It's kind of an exotic looking hat. Doesn't look like it would be super popular, but standing about 6 feet tall. He's brown hair, long hair, kind of short on the sides, long in the back. Can't tell what's underneath the hat, but from what you can tell, it's kind of unkept and messy. Long, fairly trimmed, but like longer style beard that covers his face. Again, brown in color. Caucasian fella. Fairly lithe looking, not skinny by any means, but definitely works, work like a working man's body. Strong hands, and well worn leathers, like studded leather is what he's wearing with a pair of boots.
Perfect. All right, Francine.
Okay. So my character kind of has quick mannerisms, and the way he's always like analyzing things around him, and kind of scoping things out. He's always trying to get the most out of what he's observing, and also he smiles a lot. Very friendly. He has these like deep turquoise eyes, and copper hair, and his skin is tanned. You think that his face would be covered in freckles, but it's tan. He's very young, like you, even for an elf, he's probably just past adulthood and the age of majority. And he's slight, and but he's a bit on the he's average height, and he has a tattoo on his neck. Uh, it's a symbol, but you can never quite make out what it is. It almost, you think, kind of changes from one period point to the next. So,
That's cool.
and you could almost swear that it's magic. And he wears really uh beautiful clothing, like it's rich colors, like rich bright colors, and beautifully embroidered. He really puts a lot of pays a lot of attention to what he's wearing and how he looks. Um, and yeah,
Great. Good job.
Got it.
All right, Gabe, go ahead. Feel free to be as long-winded or as short-winded as you like, brother. I know it's your first time.
Yeah, Talon will have his mask on most of the time. You can see his eyes, and you can tell what he's thinking or saying or trying to get through with guys. He's very. He likes to follow. He won't take the lead right now. He's kind of new to the group, and new to his powers, learning his powers and what's to come.
All right. Any more detail on his physical presence? Like what robes he's wearing or anything, any weapons or anything?
He carries his sword in his robe. He likes his colors very dark, so purples and blacks and silvers sometimes.
Perfect. Sylvanus, well, it's very nice to meet you all. And please have a seat, and as I said, help yourselves to wine. She gestures over on a little bar in the corner where there's a big decanter of wine and some glasses. She says, my name is Sindra Sylvain. You may have heard of me, you may not. I was an adventurer years ago. I died once. Fortunately enough, my loved ones raised me from the dead. But I have since closed the door on that stage of my life. I've brought you all here today to help me solve a problem. Great riches await for you on the road, as well as, should you succeed, I will facilitate any requests you have upon your arrival back to Baldur's Gate. I have been stricken by a
Who's
curse.
that?
I've been stricken by a curse. This curse, which you may or may not have heard of, has been known as the Death Curse. I can assure you that my vitality is escaping me. I'm typically very quick on my feet and even quicker with my tongue, in the most naughty way you can think of.
grandmother, really?
Let an old lady have some fun, Gage. Have any of you heard about the Death Curse from which I'm speaking? Allow
Yeah.
me to elaborate. Victims of the curse are those who have been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily fading towards death, the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can no longer be raised. And at this stage, Neither can anyone else. Whatever is affecting us has nullified the ability to resurrect our fallen friends. Temples and scholars of all nations and divine magic are at a loss to explain this curse. It appears it's affected the entire region and likely the world.
Damn.
I myself have been afflicted with this curse. I won't bear you the markings that are on my body as proof. As an adventurer, lifelong adventurer, my contacts in the Harpers have learned that the cause of death curse is a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger. For any of you keeping notes, I will repeat the Soulmonger. According to their sources, the Soulmonger is somewhere in Chult. Do any of you know where Chult is?
Yeah, that's them jungles, ain't it?
Correct, Mr. Daniels. The jungles of Chult are 3,000 miles to the south.
And a whole lot hotter than here.
Correct. Chult's a peninsula ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests, enormous reptiles, hostile goblins, and an army of undead prowl its jungles and ruins. Mapping the place has always been nigh impossible, and nothing is known about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast.
Sorry, just 1 second, Pat. The Soulmonger is the cause of the curse, is what you said?
Correct. The Harpers have identified a necromantic artifact called the Soulmonger, which they believe is responsible for the curse.
And the curse is called the Death Curse?
Correct.
I'm taking.
Working tirelessly for an answer, I've amassed dozens of sea charts, logbooks, explorers' journals, and assembled everything known about the current state of Chult into one map. Should you decide to undertake this quest for me, I'll provide it to you.
I'll take the quest.
Well spoken. Excellent, excellent. The rest of you, I believe we've already spoken about your loyalty to my endeavor. This map is
My capture.
this map is I'll say it's a very sought after item. While in Chult, you would do very well to keep it secret and keep it to yourself. Many people in Chult are looking for information on the geography and specific things that lie in wait in the jungle. I would think that most people in Chult wouldn't hesitate to run a blade across your throat to obtain this map. She hands over a wrapped up scroll to Green Gauge. So Green Gauge, you can write Chult map in your.
And is he
Go ahead.
as he as he receives it, he gives the everybody in the room the biggest shit eating.
All right. I'm gonna move everybody to here. So in roll 20 now, you guys should see a map.
Yep.
Yes.
It's blurry.
This is the map of Chult that she gives to you.
It's a lot less blurry.
It's very large, so you may have to zoom in on it.
Yeah.
There are various rivers and cities and sites and mines and forts and mountain ranges marked on the map. There is a lot on this map that is not marked. The beige areas represent the unexplored areas of Chult. As you explore this map, those beige areas will come off and you will be able to see what is underneath of them. Couple things about this map. If you see a pickaxe and a shovel crossed, that is a confirmed mine site where mines are. If you see a skull and crossbones, that is a site where Syndra knows there is an extraordinary undead presence. In the map itself, you're going to see regular zones, which are normal colors, and you're going to see zones which are tinted kind of a yellow color. Those yellow color zones are zones that have a heavy undead influence in them. And there is a red skull and crossbones with a deeper orange pigmented zone. That zone has intense undead in it. It's marked as like, especially do not go to this zone.
Where's your pally when you need him?
Yeah. So that is the player map of Chult. Like I said, there are many, many, many things on this map that are there for you to discover. You guys can decide which directions you're going, where you're going to go, how you're going to get there.
Where are we entering into Chult? Do we know?
Right. Once you're ready to depart, I will teleport us all to Port Ninezaru, the only major settlement in Chult. I've been there several times before and have a small place to stay, so I'll be staying in Chult with you while you explore. Just in case you have a chance of mishap, I'll be accessible. Once there, my friend Wakanga Otamu will stay with me. Wakanga is a powerful man. He's one of 7 merchant princes who rule the city. Again, anyone taking notes? Wakanga Otamu, merchant prince.
What? T-A-N or K-A-N? Wakanga? Or
Wakanga.
Like Wakanga.
You got it. Otamu. O''T-A-M-U.
And you said merchant prince, right?
He is one of 7 merchant princes who rule the city.
And what's the port called again?
Port Nyanzaru. Nyanzaru.
Like Nyan Cat. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So now if you take a look at your journals, I will show everybody this. And I will put it in all players' journals. So this is your quest marker for Destroy the Death Curse. The Death Curse has recently befallen all of Faerun. It slowly sucks the life out of anyone who's been resurrected until they are no more, including Syndra, which means her life is being sucked away from her as we speak. Those afflicted with the Death Curse are among the most powerful people in the realm. Should they all fall, the forces of good will surely be outnumbered by the forces of evil. So most people who have been privileged to a resurrection spell are people who have done great things in the realm and defend the realm. Additionally, reported by Harper Scouts, it seems to be linked to a hidden device somewhere in the jungles of Chult. This device traps the souls of anyone who dies in the realm and seems to be using them for some nefarious purpose. I put this part in caps. The longer the death curse is in play, the more people die. So more pivotal NPCs that will help you on your way, more loved ones, more opportunities will die. This quest is on a timer. Syndra and others that help you are wasting away. Does everyone see the quest?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome. And just so everyone is aware and everyone is on the same playing field, I've given everyone a special magic item that will level up with you. You don't have to disclose what that is to your friends or your party members if you don't want. Everyone also has their own character hook of why they should be here, and in line with that character hook, they have a personal quest, which again, you're welcome to share with your fellows, or if you decide it's best to keep it secret, you're welcome to keep it secret. Syndra says, well, friends, time is something I don't have a lot of, nor power. Both wane. If you're going, we should go now. Are you ready?
I look around at the group and kind of nod at them, and yeah, guess I'm ready as I'll ever be.
I need some more wine before I go anywhere.
Sorry, you need to what?
So I'm gonna grab one more glass of wine before I go anywhere.
Indeed, Talon. Take the bottle. You'll need it where you're going. You can add a bottle of wine to your inventory.
Ah, there's a lad.
And you, Gage, are you ready for your destiny?
Well, that's where I won't have a grandmother anymore.
Indeed. For once, I can say that's true. She kind of stands up and she pulls off her woven cowl and puts it on the table and turns around to face you all. And she basically, her face, you can tell she was once a beautiful young lady. Her face looks like the most severe stroke victim you can imagine. One of her eyes is so badly closed that the lids appear to be sinking into the eye socket. Her mouth on that side hangs open, and her face is just sagging. It's gray. There's no blood circulating in that side of her face. She's actually been trying very hard not to slur her speech. You're all kind of taken aback at it with the visual reference of the death curse. She opens up a drawer and pulls out a book, flips over a few pages. She kind of nods her head really quickly and starts uttering an incantation. Mikalin Sevalu Ngalasaya. And she starts drawing an outline of a rectangular shape in the air. And once she connects all of it, a bright light flashes. And you can hear on the other side of that what sounds to be the sounds of waves crashing. The light fades and you can see a wooden dock. And hear people kind of shouting around commands of workers who sound like they're working on the dock. She grabs her cowl and puts it over her head and steps through this portal. Are you guys following?
Ladies first.
There's no ladies.
I'm well aware.
Who are you pointing to when you say that?
I just gesture to the whole group.
Nice.
Are you guys
Seeing
going
as
through?
I'm the youngest, I might as well go first.
All right.
I'm also the bravest. And he winks at everyone. Goes through the portal.
Nice. Talon, you going?
Yes, I'm coming. Sorry. I was whispering to another patron that just arrived. Sorry about that.
All right. So you all kind of step through, looking around. You're clearly on some docks. There's a whole bunch of ships on the docks. There's a lot of people running around in loose flowing garments. Most of the people here are human. There are a lot of others. Most of them are of black descent, black skin, black eyes, nappy hair, loose flowing robes. Does everyone see the art handout
Mm-hmm.
in Roll20? That's kind of what they look like. Alcor, it's been a day. Connecting with your old friend, learning of the fate of what you learned. Your eyes are kind of blurry and deceiving you with age when you notice this glowing rectangle appear in front of you, with a library on the other side of it. Standing outside of this rectangle is a figure clothed in robes with a blue and white cowl over her face. On the other side of it, you can see this weird-looking human. He's like an albino or something. It's a human with white skin. Pretty rare in this place, but he's dressed in tan leathers with a wide brim hat, and you can hear a voice come out of this entryway that's, ladies first. One by one, these figures step through this portal, and it closes in front of you. A very curious sight indeed. Would you like to do anything?
Yes, I'll approach. As I approach, well, I'll be damned. What kind of magic is that?
All right. So why don't you take a minute and go ahead and describe yourself to the group?
What Alcor looks like is a dwarf about 4'2", weighing in at 200 pounds. Gray hair parted in the middle with splashes of white through his beard. He brandishes a hide outfit with a leather cloak. You'll notice that there's vines and leaves kind of intertwined through his outfit. On his back is a wooden shield. It's not a standard shield that you would normally see. It seems to be handcrafted and has limbs kind of branching out from the shield, and you'll see vines slithering in and out like a snake wrapped all around it, which he has a warhammer attached to the back of that shield. There's much dirt in his beard. It's very grimy and oily, and he looks to be unwashed for many, many weeks. He has a fair skin with a little bit of rosy cheeks and some sunburn. He has spent most of his life in the jungle, but being of dwarf descent, his skin is still very fair, so he burns pretty easily. So you wouldn't be surprised to see him with some burnt skin or even some peeling skin.
All right. Good work. So, give me 1 second here. Some red banana, no. Camden's head, the robe figures. Well, hello, Master Dwarf. You like my magic?
I've never seen anything like that. Is that something you could teach someone like me? I know they say old dogs can't learn new tricks, but I'm certainly willing to try.
No, I'm afraid not. My teaching days are behind me. Is
Oh,
there something we can help you with?
oh, that's a shame. I could tell you guys are not from here. What brings you to Port 90?
Hmm. We have some business. Maybe my friends here can fill you in a little better than me. Friends, I'm going to leave you here to explore the port on your own.
Well, I could certainly show them around here. I've had plenty of experience in the jungle. I know of a guide, actually. He comes from my old mine. He's here now at the tavern. If you guys are looking for any guides, we could, for a small price, show you around the port and also the jungle.
Sounds like an excellent opportunity, friends. If you need me, I will be at Kaya's House of Repose. It's the nicest bed and breakfast here in town. I must rest. I'm exhausted.
Are you are,
Please
are you leaving
explore
this
the
young
town.
one? This young one here too?
Sorry, what did you say?
Are you leaving this young, redheaded kid here?
Yes. I have to go rest. Do what you will. If you require me, friends, I'll be at Kaya's House of Repose.
I must warn you, the jungles are very, very dangerous.
She doesn't even curtsy or bow, and she just starts hobbling off to the northern area. So I will pop up the map for you guys.
I will look at the young one with fair skin and red hair and be like, if we go into these jungles, you stay close to me, you hear?
Well, I think it's best we all stick close to each other.
I agree with that, but especially the young one. Last time I was in these jungles, I got chased out by a velociraptor. Do you know what that is?
You seen dinosaurs?
Oh,
Where
they're
did you see those dinosaurs?
they're all throughout these jungles, and not just that. You ever hear of the Walking Dead?
Oh, the ones with black eyes?
Black eyes and they're soulless. They raised from the ground and chased me out of my mind.
All right. So I've pulled up the map of Port Nine Zaru for you guys. Does everyone see it?
Yep.
Okay. I have put a token there with a Dungeons and Dragons symbol. That is where you are currently located.
Okay.
Let's see if I have some art for you guys here somewhere. There should be some.
Is Wakanda with us? Did you say that? Sorry. Am I allowed to ask?
He's not. He's Sylvain's roommate here when she's in town.
Okay.
No. City's denizens.
Do we know that Wakanda is the roommate?
Yeah, but she said that they stay together. Old City, where are we here? Don't need this. So you appear in a tropical city under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, mingle with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language, filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma of unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes with the wharfside smells of fish, salt, tar, and canvas. Beyond all that, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. Buildings are painted in bright shades of blue, green, oranges, and salmon pink, or their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy flowering vines. Minstrels in bright clothing, adorned with feathers and shells, perform on street corners. Multicolored pennants and sun awnings flutter atop city walls. A crowd of children dressed in feathered hats and capes races past you, squealing in delighted terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them. The whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. Before Sindra leaves, she says, "I think you do well to find yourself a bed at the Thundering Lizard. Um, so as you're kind of getting your bearings in Port Nine Zaru, conversing with this new dwarf, the heat is what strikes you the most. This heat is way beyond any summer heat you felt in the north. The air is thick and tough to breathe for the first little while. The water from the air just beads on your skins and begins to soak your clothes. You begin to wonder how Sindra is wearing these large robes. The sounds here are like nothing you've ever heard before. The city is full of odd-sounding squeals and roars and vocalizations. The smells here are like out of this world. Spices that I can't even describe to you, like you've never smelt before, fill the air with their very strong scents. As you kind of stumble around the first block, you're all taken back as you notice medium and large size dinosaurs from different families are used as beasts of burden to haul two-wheeled and carts and to hoist heavy loads on cranes. Aquatic ones also appear to tow boats along canals. The floral, the flowers and the vines that grow in this city are everywhere, and it seems like they're growing in and through the buildings. It's actually very beautiful. And it seems like there are people running around town tending to this greenery, to prevent it from doing any long-lasting damage. All buildings are topped with colorful awnings to shield the people from the sun and the rain. The streets are paved with cobblestone and flagstone and have deep rain gutters as much as 2 feet wide running next to them. Another race of notice are what appears to be these cat people, which you've heard the name Tabaxi wander the streets, mostly as minstrels performing for anyone who tosses them a few coins. You notice that the city is kind of divided into districts with some walls. Yeah, so that's a little bit about Port Nine Zaru. Most of the city's buildings are made of this stucco-covered stone and have tiny windows to keep out the heat. Yeah, very few yards in the city. Yeah. So
Well, it's hotter than a blister bug in a pepper patch out here, and my tummy's rumbling like the dog ain't been fed in 3 days. So we best be getting to an end there. I think your Sylvanus there. She had a suggestion. Where was that again? Anybody know where that is? Hey, you fella with the beard. You know where that is?
Are you talking to me?
Well, I ain't talking to the redhead with no facial hair.
Well, you better have respect for your elders there, young son. Tell me, what's the name of this place you're looking for? Maybe I could help you out.
Does anyone have it written down?
This,
I got it's not the House of Repose, it's the other one.
What's the other one?
What is it? What is it? It was the.
All right, it's called the Thundering Lizard. In cases
Oh,
like
sorry, I
this.
was on mute.
Oh, did you say?
Yeah, I
Honey
was
was
saying the
in.
Tundra and Lizards a couple of times. I was like, what?
All right, so that's 25 experience points for Green Gauge.
The Thunder and Lizard. Of course, I know where that is.
Well, why don't you take us there and I'll buy your first plate for you. Show some respect.
Oh, I'd appreciate that. What brings you to the port? Follow me. And I start walking in the direction. I assume I would know in this area. Is that what this is?
The blue X is the Thundering Lizard.
Let's talk over that over dinner there. We got to start formulating a plan here, I think, too.
All right.
I appreciate that. What's your name there, handsome?
Name's Fred. Fred Daniels.
Fred. Name's Alcor. Alcor Ravendor.
Nice to meet you, I suppose.
I hope you wouldn't mind, but I wouldn't mind tossing a pint on that dinner, too. I haven't had a good beer in a long time.
Beer? Who drinks beer these days? I got some nice wine for you to drink.
Oh, hell, I'll take a glass of wine, too.
Let's just go before I lose my patience for this.
Yeah, follow me. We're just going to head west.
Awesome.
Green Gauge is inspired by the music on the street, so he pulls out his brand new fiddle that his grandmother gave him and starts to play a little bit.
All right, give me a performance check.
Sure.
Pat, I gotta ask, is that a track playing in the background, or is that your kids running around?
Oh, that's my kids, but there is a track playing in the background.
It kind of sounds like tribal drums. That's awesome.
I'd be the lock man. All right, so performance. Where am I here? Wow, you bust out this fiddle. It's your first time playing it, and you can feel your fingers are like magically enhanced as they dance over the fretboard. And you play a tune from your childhood, a nice little jig. People start gathering around you, honestly. A couple tabaxi minstrels. One who looks like has the features of a jungle cat, nicely spotted. The other one looks like super uncomfortable Maine Coon wearing armor, like an upright cat, super fluffy, white and orange. Looks more like a pet rather than like a pet cat rather than like a ferocious jungle cat. And everyone's kind of jaw is open as they've never heard your style of music or even an instrument that sounds like this. You finish playing and you can hear the crowd. They all start clapping and you can hear them speaking in what appears to be a jungle dialect. Clicking and hissing as they talk. One of them approaches you with a silver piece, Green Gauge, and hands it to you, a black-skinned human, and says, right?
Glad to make your acquaintance.
He kind of tilts his head as though he's never really heard that language. Corey, you are familiar with what he's saying, and he was actually introducing himself as a Coquentle to you guys.
Hey, young one, you got a hell of a talent there. He's just introducing his name. He thinks you're quite talented. You know, if you're looking for a manager, I could probably get you some gigs at the tavern. I'd only take about 20% of the pay.
Thank you for offering, but I think I'd be doing all right by myself, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you don't know when an opportunity slaps you in the face, do you?
The old dwarf seems to be in some despair over a nasty cough.
I feel like we need to take this dwarf to dinner. I feel like he's gonna pass out if he doesn't get any food in him.
You're on to something there, masked one. I wouldn't mind that glass of wine, too.
All right. So the
Need a
crowd,
glass of water.
yeah, the crowd kind of disperses and goes about their daily business. Are you guys heading to the Thundering Lizard?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You get to about. Whoops! Don't do that. Where's the undo button on this thing? Anyone know what the undo?
Control
is-
Z might be.
Yeah, Control C might work.
Yeah, that worked. Thank you. Tokens.
Also use the ruler, too.
So the party gets to about here when I would like everyone to give me listen checks, please.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
So sorry. What are we doing now?
So go to your character sheet.
Yeah.
And then you should see all your stats, and
Yeah.
one of them should say perception.
Yeah. Did I click on it?
If you
Click on the
it-
+3 or whatever it is.
Okay.
Young one, who are you trying to persuade there? You are quite convincing, I'll tell you that.
Sorry. Damn it. I always do that. My bad, Harold.
So now, Dave, if you look at your chat history on Roll20, you'll see it where it says Talon Perception 13. Do you see that?
Give me 1 second here. My computer's messing up big time. I'm going to the chat history, right? You said?
Yep. It should say Talon 13. So when you rolled in your D&D Beyond, it
It populates it in
it
Roll20.
imports it here.
Okay.
So
Right.
everybody except for Alcor, maybe because Alcor is kind of used to these sounds, here's what sounds to be some type of panicking creature coming from an alleyway to your south, and it sounds like this.
Whoa.
Take a look down that way, see what's going on.
The alley curves before you can see anything, but the sound is definitely coming from this alleyway.
Fred's
Engage
gonna
quickly tucks in.
Fred's gonna run off towards
Go
it.
ahead.
Okay, so Fred's going down. Is anyone else gonna go check it out?
No, do I notice
Uh,
Fred take off?
Yep, you guys can all see Fred running down the alleyway.
Hey there! It's not that way. The Thundering Lizard's over this way.
I just turn around and give him the like shh symbol.
All right.
What the hell's his problem?
Anyone else following Fred?
I'm behind Fred. Fred, do you
Yeah.
see anything in front of you?
Green gauge.
Guys, wait up! I can't move as fast as you.
All right, so everyone's going.
Yeah, Green Gauge puts away his violin quickly, takes out his dagger and short sword, and goes into stealth mode.
Okay.
I'll try and keep up, but I'm not with them. I only move 25 feet.
I'm not running or anything, but I'm definitely just like
It's just a short way down the alley.
Okay.
Okay, the map has changed.
I'm gonna be sneaking behind.
Down this alleyway, you round the corner together. First of all, on this map, everyone should see their tokens. I would like everyone to just move your token around a bit, get comfortable with it, make sure you can.
You can.
I recommend clicking on your token and then using the arrows to move it on the grid. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Perfect.
Oh.
Beep, 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 beep.
Perfect. And you round the corner in the alleyway, and you could see what appears to be 4 gentlemen who have another guy surrounded. The guy they're surrounding is on the ground in front of them. The 4 dudes appear to be cracking their knuckles, standing over top of this guy menacingly. Behind them in the alleyway is a medium-sized dinosaur which is a large creature called a Hadrosaurus. The Hadrosaurus is a herbivore type dinosaur. It's got a long neck, long limbs, green in color. It's tied to one of the buildings, and it looks like it's freaking out. So I'm going to grab you guys and just put you back to the areas. And now we're going to roll for initiative. Please.
Before we do initiative, my guy has a special ability that as my actually no, never mind. Oh, roll.
Okay. So now I need you to select your token. Just make sure your token is selected, and then on your character sheet, roll the initiative button.
Sorry, select my token.
Yep. And then on your character sheet, roll the initiative button.
Initiative. Where's that?
Just
Initiative will
crypto
be
thing.
where your strength, dexterity, constitution, charisma, wisdom is. The box on the top left where it says saving throws.
It's beside
Oh,
the
wait,
AC.
no.
Yeah.
It's beside AC. Yeah. I did the wrong thing. I did an intelligence roll. Whoopsies.
Sorry, say that one more time. Where is it?
Top right hand of your screen beside your armor class. It's its own box, initiative.
It's under proficiency bonus. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Click on that. Okay.
Damn it, Fred.
Oh.
That's embarrassing.
There you go. All right. So in Roll20 on the left-hand side, there should be a tab that says Turn Order. If it's not already open for you, you should click that, and it will show you the turn order of who's going to go when.
Okay.
And I have to remember how to do this.
You could just sort. Sort descending, I believe.
Yeah, how do I get the bad guys into the initiative order?
I believe when you click that sort, it should have a pop-up
Oh.
box that pops up.
Initiative. There we go. Got it. Roll20's changed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I can go sort.
Oh, wow.
There we go. So you guys round the corner, and the first one on the scene is Fred. Fred, you can see these four dudes standing over this other guy on the ground.
Can I use my ability, my special ability now?
I don't know what it is. So
I have something called alert, which allows me to switch places with someone in the initiative order,
that's
as
handy.
long as they're a willing person.
Who would you like to switch with?
I'd like to, before I get there, kind of nod to Frid or nod to Green Gage, and give Green Gage the nod, so that she can sneak in there and do whatever she wants to do.
Green Gage, would you like to switch initiative order with Frid?
Yeah, I'm just curious why I'd want to do that because he has the best initiative and I have the worst.
I don't know, but he would like to do it.
Just to get the rogue in there into position before anything goes
Okay.
down. I don't know.
Sure, that's a good idea.
All right. Green Gage, you're up. So you guys come around the corner. These four guys are standing over this one dude, threatening him. He's like, looks like he's begging for his life, and this dinosaur is freaking out, tied to a building behind him. Green Gage, I would like, actually not Green Gage, everybody can, actually, what is everyone's passive perception? We're going to make passive perceptions.
13.
14.
Okay, Gage, your
14.
passive perception will be on the left-hand side, under where it says senses.
I'm coming. Sorry. I'm
No
coming.
worries.
All right. We're doing one more time. Tell me what we're doing again.
Left hand
Passive.
side of your screen, passive perception
Passive perception.
of your character sheet. Sorry.
There it is. Perception.
What's the number?
It's gonna come.
No, so you're rolling. That's fine. You can roll. On your character sheet, on the left-hand side, there's a box that says senses, and one of those says passive perception.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's 12.
Okay. So Gabe has 12. Francine, what do you have?
14.
Corey?
14.
Dan?
13.
Okay. All of you notice that the thug that seems to be talking to this guy, he hasn't said much yet. You could hear him yelling though. On the back of his armor, there's a brand, and the brand is a fist that's raised in the air and has flames coming off of it. So we will begin with Gage. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's try to remember the first level rogue. It has a. Does it have cunning action yet, or is that the next level?
I'm not sure. I can take a peek at your character. View.
No, I don't have it.
I don't think you have it.
So I can't go into. Oh, well, I kind of did go into sneak beforehand. Did you want me to roll for that?
Yep. If you're gonna sneak and hide and be quiet, you can give me a sneak roll as your bonus action.
That was the whole reason I wanted you to go first, was the sneak.
All right. Yeah. You like pull up your hood and jump into the shadows. You know that they definitely don't know you're there.
So that's one.
So in my games, you can
Yeah.
move diagonally once in a row, and that's
Give me that
Okay.
Pat. You can only move
So
one.
that's 1, 2, 3.
four.
That's 20 feet. That's 30 feet. So it should be there.
Yeah. So that's inside the building. You can't go inside the building.
Okay, cool.
So
Um,
I'll just clarify that each square is 5 feet. You have your movement, so you
yeah.
can move as many as your movement is, but on the map you may only move diagonally once, so you can't move diagonally twice.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I'm just explaining for Gabe because
So I went across, and then that's within 30. So I think I did 25 feet there.
Perfect.
My movement speed's 30. I'm
All
trying
right.
to hug the shadows. Yeah.
Alcor.
Okay. I'm going to take my warhammer and my shield off my back, and I would like to do a history check on the symbol. You said there was a hand with a flame of some sort?
Sure. Being as you're from Port Nines, you know this symbol. This symbol is the symbol of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
The Flaming Fist are a group of adventurers / mercenaries
Okay.
that pretty much control this town. They run it how they want to run it.
Gotcha. Okay. So then I'm not going to use that as my action. I will follow behind the young one. Is this a pool or something, or a wash tub?
She is hidden too, remember?
Yeah, it's a little wash pool.
Okay. Then I will take the dodge action.
Okay, sounds good. The commoner, he starts groveling. Everyone can hear the commoner. He's saying, I'll get you the money. I'll get you the money. He is speaking in common, not the jungle tongue. I'm good for it. I'm good for it. I just need a few more days. Please. Talon. So you can have an action, which is a spell or an attack, or you can also have a move, which allows you to move up your full movement, and you can also have a bonus action, which is like an ability check or talking. So you can do all three of those things.
And I use that special power that I have.
Yes, you may. So
The fear and are they a group? Like, or are they individual?
who?
These men. Like, if I were to, I'm sorry if I'm asking the wrong thing, but if I were to cast fear, am I
Right.
casting fear on all four of them?
So let's look up the fear spell. So Here, casting time is 1 action, so that takes your action. The range is a 30-foot radius from you. So 30 feet from... Oh, don't do that. What's the measurement tool, Corbin?
It's the ruler, second last one on the left.
Oh, click it.
You can toggle if you want to show people that or not.
Furthest guy is 35 feet from Talon.
Okay, so it would affect everyone within a 30-foot radius of you. And I believe that includes your friends. Where here's each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it's holding and become frightened for the duration. So it will affect your friends as well.
Okay. I won't do that then right now. Sorry.
Okay.
I will instead. I'm going to reach for my sword and stealthily behind Green Gate.
All right. So you can give me a what is it? Stealth check.
Stealth check. Do I click on the number again?
All right. So you can move your 5 feet right up behind Green Gauge or wherever you'd like to be hidden. I think you can move 30. So that's what, 6 squares if you want.
Like up here, you mean?
Any way you want.
Oh.
You can move 6 squares in any direction that you want, if you want to.
Up to 6. So let's move. Can I move right here? Behind me.
Yep. Yep. You sneak right up behind them and they have no clue that you're there.
Yep.
Green Gauge, you can see Talon take a similar tactic as you and sneak by and go right up behind these guys. Everyone sees it. The thugs, they all take 1 step forward towards the guy, and they say, "Time's up. The Merchant Prince gave you plenty of time. 40 gold right now, or we're beating you down and taking this animal anyway." At that, Talon, the thug that you were snuck right up behind, he moves out of your threat range. And within this game, that means it gives you a free opportunity to attack him. Do you want to attack him, or are you still just watching?
I will attack.
Okay, how are you going to attack him? With a weapon or with your fists? Or
I will attack him with my weapon, with my sword.
all right, you can take a swing with your short sword. So on your character sheet, there should be a little thing. It'll say short sword, and then there'll be a plus number. You want to hit that plus number.
Okay. Sorry, I got to run. My dad. Sorry, 1 second. I'm so sorry.
No problem. So the blade swings out towards the thug, and I'm going to see if the thug notices. And he does not notice, thankfully for you guys. The stabbing motion happens just as this guy leaves the threatened square and just misses his back. Yeah, it looks like next turn these guys are going to start gang beating this guy on the ground. Fred. They don't have weapons out. They have their fists.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20.
Your attack missed, Gabe, and they didn't notice.
25.
Sorry, one more time, Pat. What did you say?
Your attack missed, and they didn't notice. We're
Okay.
on to Dan now. 5,
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to move up to here.
Okay.
Whoa now, fellas. You sit tight there. That's my partner right there. And I got you 40 gold right here. Don't know why you're getting so aggressive.
They all kind of turn around to you. And
it's a she that's over there on the ground, right? Female?
No, they're all males.
Okay.
One of them looks at you and is like, "Heh, great, another face for crunching." The other three kind of put their arms up and hold him back. The one with the burning fist on his tunic says, "This is your partner?"
Well, yeah. And I can start fishing around for my gold. And I pull out 40 gold and dangle it in front of them. Got your money right here.
They look at the guy on the ground and the guy on the ground says, "Oh, Steve, yeah, Steve, you came at the right time. Steve, thanks. Yeah, that's Steve." And the guy says, "I don't give a shit who he is. Give me that 40 gold." And he's going to start walking towards you on his turn. Is there anything else you want to do?
I just want to continue the dialogue, but I guess if that's it, that's it.
Go ahead. What do you want to say?
Well, gold's yours as long as the terms are cleared. You know, got to do our business deals professional like.
What's the terms?
Terms are you don't touch my friend no more.
Of course, you pay his debt, and I guess that means that this beast here, he points over to the Hadrosaurus, and this no good is all yours.
Well, that's just fine by me. Take the gold and I throw it, 10 feet away over here on the ground. How do I ping again? Right there. Welcome to count it. Just take a step back or two away from your friend there and make sure you bring your friend over there too, the one chomping at the bit.
So that wasn't very nice of you to throw that gold over there. Why don't you bring it to me?
Well, you just threatened to beat us up, so
Yeah, I'll pick it up, but that's going to cost you 5 gold. 5 more.
no, that's not how I do business. Sorry, fella. Your gold's over there on the ground. You put a deed out on me to beat me up for 5 gold, then it says a lot about your character now, don't it?
Gage, your turn.
Okay, so Gage has an idea. Is it possible for him to shoot an arrow at the rope that's tying the dinosaur to the post or whatever and snap it?
Sure. It's tied up
Um,
by a large rope. I need a good shot from you.
yeah, I'm gonna need it. It's gonna be a bit of a risk. Maybe I can get closer.
Yep, you're welcome to move your 30 feet or whatever.
Make sure. Would I have to roll for stealth again?
Yeah, roll your stealth as your bonus, and then take your movement, and then take your shot.
Because the range for my bow is 80 feet. So would there be a benefit to getting closer? I guess there would be. Or would
I'll
there
drop
be?
the AC the closer you are.
Okay. Then I guess maybe I'll take that risk. And so I think I'll. Yeah. It looks like I might have to move across because there are too many guys over there. So. No. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you could go a little bit further ahead if, like Pat was saying, you're diagonal. You can do it once and then move left or right and then diagonal again, like if you're trying to get closer.
You're right, yeah.
Yeah, like from here to here.
Oh, I did diagonal.
But you could do it more
Like
than
that.
once, just not back to back.
If you want to
2,
get closer.
3, you know what I mean?
Like that.
Oh, like that. Oh, I see, yeah.
Like that. You know what I mean?
But
Would
you
that
might not
be-
want to be so
Right,
close
right,
to
right,
melee
right.
if melee breaks
true.
out.
No. True.
I think I want to go here. I think that's well within.
But you could still do that.
All right. Yep, that's fine.
I
if
don't
you
want to be too close to Fred, and I don't want to be close to them.
All right. So
Oh,
I
that's
want to
good.
be out of the way.
Are you coming out of your stealth mode to do that, or do you want to use your bonus to do that stealthily?
I would like to do that stealthily.
All right, give it a try.
Oh, please don't go. Oh shit. Oh, hopefully.
Yeah, they
Oh,
definitely notice you pop out and zip over. But
Ah.
you're still welcome to shoot.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot now.
All right, I'm gonna give you a AC 18.
Oh, please. The dog is like, no way.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
thought you were moving to get
Oh.
closer, so the AC was lower.
Oh shit! Shit!
There you go.
I did it.
Nice, good shit.
Yes.
All right, so the steel of your sharpened elven arrow cuts cleanly through the rope of this dinosaur who is now unattached. So I'm gonna roll and see if the dino notices. He's not. He doesn't notice yet. All right, we're moving to Alcor.
Alcor is going to follow. I obviously saw a green gauge move, or
Yep.
5, 10, 15. $25.
Jen, you are on speaker, by the way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. Love you.
She's a good singer, though.
She's a wonderful singer. They are all commenting on how much of a good singer you are. She said, "Fuck all of you." I was being serious though. They were commenting on it.
They think we're being sarcastic.
Hey, young one, what are you doing? Why are you shooting at the dinosaur? I don't know if we should be sticking our nose in this business. The Flaming Fists are quite big operation.
Like the flaming fists.
Well,
You see that symbol?
we're new here. How are we supposed to know these things there? Pass me that money back and we'll settle this out.
Well, I'm telling you right now, you dummy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Pass me the money at your feet there and we'll settle it out.
Green gauge. Did you just say fuck the flaming fist?
Sorry, is that what you thought that I was saying?
I'm just wondering if you did, because
Fuck the flaming fist.
I'll pick up the money and
No, he said.
toss it over to
He said under his.
Fred.
I think he said under his breath. Vic the flaming.
I didn't hear it. So you're
Because
lucky.
it's Arden. In Arden, they say fink.
No. That's funny. That's funny.
Your friend's smart. Pick up the gold and hand it to me with respect. Then you can have your dino and your slum.
Acting the feckin' maggot.
What did you say?
Did you
got like Tourette's or like what's going on here? Do we got like is this gonna be a fucking thing? Okay. All right, well.
Do you want your
Engage
money?
wants to fight is what it looks like.
Do you want?
I have a whole list of Irish slang that I'm just gonna be throwing there. No,
Pick up the money and hand it to me, old man.
Do you want this back, Fred, or do you want me to give it to the?
Give it to the man. Let's solve this problem and be on with our way. I think we'd all think better under a full belly.
All right.
I think the best idea.
I'll use dash as my action, I guess.
All right.
And my athletics to pick it up to. And I will move 5, 10, hand it back, or hand it to this guy on the corner here, and move back to 15, 20, 25 beside green gauge, and that is my turn.
All right. He takes the money and gives it to the guy in the burning blade tunic, which is this. Oh, fuck. What's the ping again in this fucking?
Just hold down on with the pointer, left click.
This guy is the burning blade guy.
Oh, I
Remove
thought
that from my character sheet, Pat.
Gotcha. I thought that was all 4. Or burning blade.
What did you say, Dan?
I removed that 40 gold from my character sheet.
Perfect. The commoner, he just sits there trembling. Talon, your turn. The commoner's dinosaur gets a chance to realize that he's unleashed, and he does. He's like, And he's gonna start running this way, blowing past you guys.
These gentlemen that we gave the money to now, are they still attacking the guy on the ground?
They look like they're focused on you now.
All right, guys, you got your money now. What else do you need from us?
They all kind of like startle as you jump out of the shadows.
That's right. I'm over here by the wall. You can't see me. You can see me now. I'll ask again. What else do you need from us?
Looks like business is complete. The burning hand, or the flaming fist guy, he kicks some dirt on the commoner, and then they look like they get ready to start leaving past you guys down the alleyway. Says, "Don't ever try to take money from the merchant princes again." I won't. I won't. Anything else, Talon? It's still your turn. You want to?
I'm going to approach this guy, the commoner guy.
All right. Yeah, you can move up to him.
And I'm going to ask him. Everything all right now? Everything okay with you? You look a little banged up.
Yeah,
What is that all about?
I'm gonna put you there because you can't be on the same
Oh,
occupied.
sorry.
Yep.
I thought they were gone.
Yeah, I'm fine. But Butterbean's getting away. We gotta get Butterbean.
Butterbean, is that your dinosaur friend or dinosaur pet?
That's my dinosaur. Yeah, get him, guys. He's fast.
Can I? Is there something I can do with him?
You can try an animal handling, or you can move up to it and try to grab it.
Do I overhear this?
Yeah, all you guys can hear it.
Well, maybe I can do some animal handling. I'll need some help. Let's try and wrangle this dinosaur together, guys.
Give me some time. I could try and entangle him so he doesn't get far.
All right. Moving to the thugs. And the thugs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The thugs are moving off. Yeah, we're moving to Fred.
Can I move over to Butterbean here
Oh,
and do animal handling?
Sure, go ahead.
Whoa there, Bessie. You just settle down. Settle down.
Give me that at disadvantage, please. Yeah, this creature, you're kind of intimidated by it. It's like a fucking big dinosaur, and it's like freaking out. Your words don't seem to be working on it. You think it might be a language barrier.
Okay. Can I? No, I can't do a second touch. Never mind. That's
You
my
have
turn.
your action left if you want to physically try and stop it.
Can I try reaching my hand out to it and trying to like palms up, taking a very passive pose, like arms out open, kind of coming together like this, trying to, let it smell me, let it sniff me.
It's like panicking, but with your actions, I'll give you not disadvantage on your next animal handling.
Okay.
Gage.
Okay. Do we know which one took the gold? Which one of the guards?
Yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it.
Can I
Do
go
it.
into stealth and see first if I can sneak? And also, when you move a token, can you go through someone's token? Or you have to go around them.
You can go through non-aggressive people. So you can go through the
Okay.
thugs right now. They're not fighting you, but you can't go through the dino because he's like in freak out mode.
Yeah, I think I went around. Okay. And I'm gonna go into stealth.
So are you trying to steal the gold back from him?
Yeah. Oh, can I do that while
So
I'm in
it's going to be
stealth?
one.
I can't do both.
Well, you can cash your action in for an additional bonus action. So you can use your bonus to stealth and then use your action to sleight of hand.
Okay. So can I do stealth at this point then?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, please don't roll. Woo, okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, did I not?
All right. Yeah, you sneak up behind this guy, and as you crest around the back of the dinosaur, he turns around and he looks. Can I help you?
No. It's just getting around this dinosaur. You know, he might step on me at mommy moments.
Right. Yeah, he definitely saw you. You still have your action.
So as a way to divert attention from the fact that I was sneaking, can I do animal handling?
Sure.
Just to calm the dinosaur down.
Disadvantage.
Okay, right, and that's when you go ship. No, you go. Okay, there. Yeah.
All right. That's a critical fail, which means the
Oh,
dinosaur stops running, but he turns at you, and you are sensing that he is about to attack you.
okay.
Alcor. Corman?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was on mute. I'm going to be focusing on the dinosaur running away. Does it look like it stopped in its tracks, or is it still trying to flee?
Okay, so you didn't hear what just happened. So she
I
tried to
did. She tried to pickpocket. He noticed, and then it looks like the dinosaur was going to attack Green Gage.
Yeah, so she tried an animal handling on it and critically failed. So now the dinosaur is not running; it's in attack mode, and it looks like it's about to attack Green Gage.
Okay, now
So it's not running anymore.
does the dinosaur have like a saddle of any sort?
There is on top of the saddle. There's a full
Can
racing
I-
saddle. It looks like a bit and bridle with stirrups with spikes on it and a saddle.
Okay, not the brightest idea for a senior citizen to do, but I'm going to try and athletics myself up to the saddle, whether going up the tail or somewhere I can step on.
Yep.
Try. How big is this dinosaur? First off, is this like a Velociraptor?
It's like 8 feet tall. It's
Okay,
like a
not too bad
herbivore dinosaur.
All right. I will try and get up, which I fail. And
Yep.
I
Are we
will.
allowed to jump in? Sorry. Are we allowed to jump in and be like, hey, you need help with something or something like that? Or do I still have to wait for my turn?
You
You have to wait for your turn.
have to wait for your turn, but there is an ability where you give up your action, and it's called aid, where you can give somebody an advantage to do something. You aid them in something.
Okay.
So
All right.
I fail stepping up onto him. I'm gonna move back.
So no, you're not. You're gonna give me a reflex saving throw.
You mean deck save?
Is it not reflex anymore? Man, my Warhammer brain. Deck save.
Okay. Not great, because I'm an old dwarf.
Yep. You're not moving anywhere because you fall flat on your butt and you're prone.
Okay. Then that, unless, yeah, no, that's it for me, because my action was to climb up. That is my turn, unfortunately.
This guy uses his action to stand up. He's gonna come over to here and he's gonna try his animal handling on Butterbean. And he fails. Stop, Butterbean! Stop! No! Talon.
Alcor, are you okay? I saw you looking at something. What did you see up there?
Stop the beast! He's gonna attack Green Gage.
And actually, yeah, he's attacking on the commoners, so I forgot about his attack. got a bite.
Um,
So hold on a second, Talon. He's got a bite for green gauge.
Oh.
He hits a 9, and the snappy misses green gauge. Go ahead, Talon.
can I use my animal handling skills to try and tame this dinosaur?
Sure. Would you like to do it from there or from closer?
Oh, I'll move closer. Sorry, yeah. Right above gauge.
Right.
And I'm moving. Oh, there we go. Here. And I'm going to use my animal handling.
Yep. And it's disadvantage, so you roll twice and you take the lowest. None of you guys are familiar with dinosaurs.
Sorry. So I roll it twice, you mean?
Yep. And then you use the lowest.
So animal handling. So 1.
13.
There is a trick, on D&D Beyond. You hover over and you see the die with the B on it, and then press control and it will have a little minus sign, and that's when you roll for disadvantage. And if you want shift, that's for advantage.
Cool.
You hold it.
So if you just mouse over the stat and hold control and click, it's going to roll a disadvantage for you. But that's great. 12. So, Gabe, what do you say to this dinosaur? What are you doing to it to try and calm it down?
I'm like, I'm gonna roar like a mighty roar that comes and resonates through my mask. You can hear it resonating, and it,
All right. The dinosaur reacts. It senses a predator. It's definitely not a predator. So it comes out of combat mode and appears to turn and act like it's going to run again. Good job, man.
facing me.
No, it turns back down the alleyway like it's going to run out of the alleyway, but it's not attacking green gauge anymore. You've scared it out of attack mode.
Okay, is it still my turn?
You used your bonus. You used 15 feet of movement, so you have 15 feet of movement and an action left.
Okay. Can I see that there's a saddle or something on the back, and I try and jump on it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, let's do that.
So you can give me an athletics check. So you're converting your action to a bonus action, and you're using athletics. Go ahead.
Oh. Really?
And now give me a dexterity save.
Dexterity.
So you try to jump up, and you get 1 foot in the saddle, and it kicks its back legs, and it sends you flying 5 feet, but you manage to land on your feet, so you're still standing.
Okay.
So you now have 15 feet of movement, and then that's your turn. If you want to move 15 feet, you can.
Jeez.
Are the burning bushmen still running away from us?
They're just walking casually away down the alley.
Okay, I will. I'm going to move 15 feet this way, just in between here.
Perfect. All right, so you can move yourself down there. You want me to move you?
I'm just trying to move it. It won't.
Oh, okay. Click on it, and then
It's because your toolbar, you're on the ruler probably.
Oh, you're on the
You
ruler.
gotta
Yeah,
click the arrow top left
Oh, this thing?
yeah.
thing that
Top
looks like a
left is a little
mouse.
triangle arrow. So On your bar, there's a little tool. It looks like an arrow. It's if you mouse over it, it says select. Just click on that thing.
There we go. Sorry about that. There we go.
Awesome. So now it's the thug's turn, and they're laughing at your horrible ordeal. Stupid dino. Morons. And they walk off the map.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move it over here.
Watch where you're stepping. You almost crushed my fingers.
I'm gonna move there.
So you're moving into the... Yeah. Okay, got it.
Trying to block a path for this thing.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll my animal handling, please.
Go ahead.
This is not at disadvantage because I used my last action accordingly, but of course I roll like a bag of dicks.
All right, it lowers its head at you and it looks like it's going to be ready to charge through you.
Is there a saddle on this thing?
There is.
There is.
Can I use my action to, when he comes charging at me, to try to jump on top of him on the saddle, like wrap my arm around him and swing myself up and onto the saddle?
Yes, you can ready an action for that. You also just have an action right now, so you can just do that right now if you want.
Sure. As he lowers his head to look like he's going to charge through me, when he lowers it, I'll take that opportunity to do
Go
it
ahead.
then.
Athletics. Yep, he lowers his head, and it's not your first rodeo. You grab him by the skull, and you slip up into the saddle. The saddle is a lot weirder. It's way thinner and way higher than you're used to, but you're definitely comfortable in a saddle.
Whoa there, Betsy. Whoa. If there's reins, I try to get a hold of them and try to...
Yeah, you got the reins and your feet are in the stirrup. You're a good rider, but he is going out of control.
A little bit. Try to assert dominance from up top, you know.
All right.
Yes, Mr. Daniels. Yes.
Yeah, you're all quite impressed. Gage, it's your turn. The beast is still going out of control, but Mr. Daniels has slid on top of it like he's done it a time or two before.
Okay. So Gage claps his hands together and without a word, or he like does like a little bit of an applause for it, and then he gets out of the alley chasing after the fists. Would I be able to do a dash action?
Yeah, you're trying to catch up to the
or...
flaming fist, dude.
I wanted to do stealthy, but could I do both or just one or the other?
I'll give you. You can dash to them, but it's going to be disadvantage on your stealth.
Okay, so maybe I'll just sneak after them. I don't know how fast they're going.
30 feet.
Yeah, I guess I can tail them. So I'll do stealth again. Weird. It's alright.
All
right.
You're going after them?
Yeah.
Just watching them, or are you going to engage them?
I'm not going to engage them just yet. I'm just trying to keep up with them and stay out of sight.
All right. So everybody sees Gage run towards the end of the alleyway, and he's about to round the corner. Alcor.
I will have confidence in Mr. Daniels that he'll be able to settle down this rambunctious dinosaur. How much of my movement is it for me to stand up?
I think you said it's your full movement, but then you get to dash if you want.
Sure. So I will do that and go after Green Gage. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20.
You know he's like ducking and hiding in shadows. You've had eyes on him the whole time.
Okay. Green Gage, what are you doing? You can't go after the Flaming Blade. Do you realize how big their organization is? We'll get squashed. If you start problems, I want nothing to do with it.
Then don't have anything to do with it. Get off my back.
Please, just listen to me as a citizen of this town.
Mind your own business.
My business was to take you guys to the Thundering Lizard, but clearly you guys have other reasons to be here you haven't told me about. I was hoping to get a hearty meal and a pint and wine out of this deal, but clearly you guys are looking for trouble.
I'll be able to find my own way back to the inn. No problems there.
All right, good luck, kid. That's my turn.
Good role play, guys. That's really well done.
Thank you.
All right, the commoner is gonna lean into Butterbean. Butterbean, it's me, Kasaya. Please stop. And Dan, you see as Kasaya and Butterbean's eyes meet each other, and then you can feel as the dinosaur's rippling muscles go soft, and he starts calming down.
Hey, now there you go. There you go. Keep doing that. Whatever you're doing, that's working.
He grabs the reins and starts petting the dinosaur's head. Talon.
Daniels, whatever you did or whatever you're doing good. This is awesome. I'm gonna approach Daniels and the dinosaur. They see
Okay.
the dinosaur getting calm.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if if the commoner, right? You call him the commoner, right? This guy.
Yep.
I'm gonna see if he has any more information of. Let's see.
Sure. You can approach him, or you don't have to approach him. What do you want to say to him?
I'd like to know more about this disease that's going around.
All right, so ask away. You go.
Have you heard about Have you heard about anyone getting sick in and around your neighborhood?
Oh, jeez, straight to the point, huh? My name's Talus. Thank you guys. I guess I didn't expect strangers to come out of nowhere and pay my debt. Disease? Lots of diseases here in Port Nine Zaru. Anyone you're looking for? Like monkey fever?
Doing two things at once.
I've got diseases here. Diseases. Where did the info on diseases go? Clear handouts, creatures, treasure, dwellers, random encounters. Anyway, he starts listing off a bunch of diseases. I'll look them up. Monkeypox, or monkey fever, necrosis pox. Lots of diseases.
Have you seen anyone with symptoms? Black eyes, dark skin.
Black eyes, dark skin. Well, that sounds like most of us here. You mean like bags under their eyes, or lots of sick people around?
Anyone talking about a certain disease, a certain curse?
Curse. Oh, curse. Yeah, the town's buzzing with the rotting curse, the death curse. The death curse. Yeah. Is that what you're talking about, mister?
That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. The death curse. Yes.
Yeah. What do you need to know about it?
Has my question.
Supplemental material.
Sorry, I'm a little lost here.
No worries. Yeah, the death curse. Tons of adventurers have been coming through town looking for its source. I don't know. Powerful people are dying, and apparently the churches are saying that if you die now, your soul isn't your own anymore. I don't know.
Have you heard of where it's coming from, the source?
I have no idea. I'm just a guy trying to make his way, trying to win a few bucks. Bought myself this dyno here, racing in the races. I'm actually supposed to race tomorrow.
You any good, fella?
Well, I'm just getting started, but I'm not the worst racer in town. But you can actually hop off there now, although you look great up there.
These races,
I
these
was
races are attended by everyone in town.
Oh yeah, it's hard not to be in attendance. The races go right through town. I do have something here. I'm still looking for the friggin' disease things, but I have this. That can go away. This. This. Piece of art for you guys. Everyone see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So, yeah. You guys want to watch me race tomorrow? Or, I mean, so the story, like I borrowed 40 gold from the merchant prince down in the port to buy Butterbean so I could race her. Now that you guys have paid off my debt, I guess I'm a free man as far as debt goes. So any winnings will come to me. Thanks a lot for that.
That's so. That's how that works. Is that what you're saying?
Well, my debt's paid. I guess I owe you 40 gold now, or
That,
Well,
w-
let's just cross that bridge when it comes. You might prove useful yet.
that would
Why don't
be
you
the
come?
right thing
Why
to do.
don't you come on over and eat some dinner with us?
Hell, I think I
oh,
hear some races happening now.
no, the races are tomorrow, old man.
Don't you hear that? Is it just me?
I'd appreciate that, but I really got to get Butterbean back to the stables. She's all irritated.
All
What
right.
do you take your Butterbean back to the stable? We're gonna make our way to the Thundering Lizard for dinner. Get this old man a drink, and you can tell us more about this sickness. See if you can remember anything else.
Well, I'm really not the one you want to be asking about it, but you'll find lots of people at the Thundering Lizard to ask about it. There's
Anyone that you can introduce us to?
yeah, he can tell you some names here. I really didn't have enough time to put in everything. He gives you the name of the tavern owner, which I don't have right now, but I will have it for you.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where I read about these diseases so I can give you a list of other diseases around, because that is very handy to have. I'm just going to make a note here that I owe you guys names of diseases.
And the tavern owner's name.
Yeah. And tavern owner name. All right. So he says, yeah, talk to blah, blah, blah over at the tavern.
All right, Alcor, here we go.
All
We're
right.
gonna get you back on the mend. Let's go get you some food, some drink, get you all healed up.
You guys turn around and first of all, Daniels, are you getting off of the dinosaur?
Well, no, I want to have dialogue with this guy.
All right, keep going. Green Gauge, are you following the Burning Fist guys?
Yeah.
Is it?
Alcor, are
is it-
you going with him, or
No,
are you staying?
No, I'm not. I'm staying. But I've heard you say Flaming Fliss and Flaming Blade. Which one is it?
Flaming fist.
Okay. No, I'm not. I don't want to have any problems with the flaming fist. I will approach. Is the turn order canceled? It's not on my screen anymore.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you just come back to the Dino dialogue, and then I'll work with Green Gauge in a bit. So
Okay.
stay close, Green Gauge. So yeah, Corey, you come in and say what you want to say, and then
You say your name was Talus?
yeah, I'm Talus.
Well, Talus, I think it'd be great of you to pay off some of that debt to Mr. Daniels here, since he paid off your full debt, and maybe an arrangement of where he could pick up the remaining amount. Let's say you win that race tomorrow. Wouldn't be bad of you to throw a little interest on there, if you know what I'm saying.
Mr. Daniels, is that what you want, or
Well, I was sort of thinking of a partnership. You race, and maybe we can do some things to increase your chances of winning, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I like that one, Daniel.
well, if you're caught cheating, I mean they put you in executioner's run.
No, no, no. Well, I would never cheat. Do I look like the sort that would cheat to you?
Most people around here try to cheat sometimes.
I'm gonna
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
me?
get down off of the dinosaur and hand him the reins back and say, "Look, you got a friend in me, and I'm not looking to take it off your hide or anything. But friendship's a two-way street, if you know what I mean, eh, fella?"
I mean, I can pay you back if that's what you want. I just need time. I mean, I'm not really looking for a partner.
Okay. Where'd you get this here dino?
Well, I bought it off the merchant prince.
Okay. Does this dino have a good short chance of winning, or what you up against tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we do well, at least place and make a little bit of money.
Okay, okay. Well, we'll be there watching, and I'm not looking to get any of that money back. I'm not too worried about it, but just remember, you got a friend in me, you know?
All right. Alcor and Talon, you guys can give me insight checks, please. Alcor 14. Alcor, you realize that Green Gauge has been gone out of sight for quite some time now, and you should probably tell everyone. Talon, you also realize that Green Gauge is out of sight now, and you also realize that Daniels would probably be a better rider than this Talus fellow. This Talus guy looks scrawny and uneducated. Other than knowing Butterbean, he doesn't really look like he would be a better rider than Daniels. It occurs to you that they would have a higher chance of winning if Daniels rode this dinosaur in the race. Do with that information as you will, guys.
Well, what do you guys think about going to find Green Gauge? I lost sight. My sight's not the greatest, but I no longer could see the young fella.
What? Damn it. Where the hell did you go? Where'd they go? Let's go.
Mr. Daniels, maybe take that big ass dinosaur and chase him down.
I start immediately moving for the end of the alleyway.
Oh, watch it! You almost crushed me.
No.
All right. And Talon, do you want to say anything?
I'm gonna stay back and talk to the commoner guy. I'm gonna try and swindle this dinosaur out of his possession. I'm gonna talk. Hey, I got some for you. You can cancel that $40 of gold. We're just gonna take your dinosaur for the race tomorrow. We're gonna try it out. I want to try it out. I think Daniels can do it better than you can.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah, I think we can, and then we'll call it even. And then you can go on your merry way. You don't need to bother us anymore. You told us all that you can.
Give me a persuasion check, Dave.
Oh,
fuck. Whatever you say.
What happened? I didn't see the roll.
Where's the
You roll
three?
it too.
Go to your skills. It's in alphabetical order.
Oh,
It's about 3/4 down.
Yeah. Persuasion, not perception.
Oop.
Like I did.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yeah.
Damn.
well,
Oh wow.
I guess you kind of saved me. Okay, just take care of Butterbean, and the stables is to the southwest.
I
It's marked.
tell you what, don't worry about Butterbean. Once we're done having our fun with Butterbean, we'll hand him back to you as a gesture of good faith. We'll keep him company. I think we can do well with these races. I have
Well,
a gut feeling.
I wish you good luck, and I'll be cheering for Butterbean tomorrow. Thanks for saving me. What was your name?
Talon.
Oh, Talon, Talus. Me, you, kind of close. Cool, yeah. Oh, cool. All right, well, bye, Butterbean. He like gives her a kiss on the snout and hands you the reins.
All right.
Green Gauge. You round the corner and you can see the four guys.
Is it okay if I just go for a puff quick?
Yeah. Why don't we all take a little break then?
You sure?
Okay.
Game's
Come
done
back
in
at
45.
9:25.
Cool.
Okay.
Go
I'll be
back.
right back.
Okay, go back. Almost finished. The computer was messing up the whole time. I don't know what's going on with this crazy computer, man. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to fix this computer. I just got it. Everything's fucking breaking. You know, the voice is cutting in. This, I can't hear it sometimes. I don't know what's going on. Everything was working yesterday. I don't know. No mute's on. Nothing is on. I can get everything. It's just that I can't hear sometimes. I don't even know who took my earphone. Did Spanza take my earphone? If I had those earphones again, I bet you'd be 10 times better. No, I have to get another pair of earphones then. Yeah, we'll keep going. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Water. Ooh,
Am I supposed to be seeing this waterfall?
Yep, I missed some art to show you.
Okay.
I just showed it. Found the diseases.
I'm back.
All right. All right. I found the diseases. I put their names in the chat.
Okay.
Now I need to find the thundering lizard. Um, um,
Could you tell me that guy's name one more time, Pat?
Talus.
Talus.
Dallas with a T?
Talus.
T.
Talis.
Yeah.
Thundering lizard. All right. Got it. The owner of the thundering lizard is named Kroga. Kroga. I'll put that in the chat. Kroga is the owner. All right, there we go. Anyone on the stream, Corman?
There's been a few people in and out. Alex was just the one that was in here, but when we took a break, he left.
My bad.
It's all good.
I'm high again though, and I got coffee.
There was 4 people at the start of it, and
You
then
might
they
Oh,
dissipated.
nice.
I won't be able to post it though. The audio's not good quality enough.
no.
I'll show you guys when we're done. I'll send it to you guys.
All right.
I think my mic is playing out of my webcam and not my headset, so I have less control over like muting and stuff. I wish I did. I'll have to fix that for next time. That's okay.
It's a mix of everyone. It's not just you.
Mm-hmm.
Francine, are you back? All right, we'll give her a few more minutes. You guys,
Sorry, yes, I'm back. I'm on mute again.
all good.
See, I'm like, I better put myself on mute so that I don't have background noise interfering. And then I
Okay.
forget to turn it back on.
All right, Francine.
I've been here for the last 2 minutes.
Oh,
Sorry.
these guys round the corner and head back in the direction that you were coming from. Let me see if I can get our map out here of Fort Nyanzaru. So they're heading back towards the docks in this direction here. And they're just laughing. The lead guy gets out the bag of coins that he just got and hands a few coins to each of the other guys and grabs one in his hand and starts flipping it up and down in the air and puts the bag back in his pocket. How close are you tailing them?
Are you muted again?
Yes, I am. I was crunching. The blue X, is that what they are, or is it the D&D symbol?
you guys are the D&D symbol, and you're more like here. They've walked in this direction here.
Oh, okay.
See my blue
Yeah, I
back
can see it.
towards where you came.
Um,
It looks like you've lost your friends too. So I don't know if that's a good thing or
that's
bad thing.
fine. Yeah, I'm following them so that they can't see me, but close enough so I don't lose them.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll again for something?
No need to stealth. There's a lot of people running through the streets. So yeah, you can follow them pretty easily. They get down here to this dock, and then they go out onto the dock, and they're gonna go onto this ship that's here at the dock.
Okay. Can I see what the name of the boat is?
You can't see the name of the boat because there is no name of the boat, but it's a number, and it's number 27.
Okay.
You can give me an investigation.
Okay.
This doesn't look like a privately owned vessel. It looks like a boat that's probably owned by the Flaming Fist.
Is there anything unusual about the boat other than the number, the fact that it's owned by the Flaming Fist? Like, is there like a type of cargo, or is it a pass?
It's a medium-sized ship, and it is prepared for battle. There are two cannons or two ballistas on either side. It's definitely ready for war.
Okay. How many people are on board?
You can see probably about 8 of them on the top deck, but you would definitely assume that below decks there are more.
Okay. If I've exhausted the amount of details I can get from this group of Flaming Fists, I can probably head back, unless there's something in the docks related to the Flaming Fists, like any symbols like on crates or barrels or something like that.
Nope, no cargo. Most cargo will have to come into the actual shipping ward, which is to your north, and be registered.
Okay.
All the ships that are coming into the dock side here will all be official vessels that are like technically cleared.
Okay. I'm gonna head back the way that I came to the alley, if I'm able to find my way back.
Yep, it's just around the corner. And just as you're coming back, you actually meet Frid head on. He's running down the alleyway towards you, and you turn down the alleyway to see him running at you. Frid, you also see Green Gage turn back down the alleyway.
As soon as I see Fred, I like fully relax, like, all right, good, everything's good here. And I turn around.
Why wouldn't everything? And Gage is like, why wouldn't everything be fine?
You know, that's a good question.
Well, as I see, you had more trouble than I did with that beast.
Just had to mount it. All good.
You managed to mount it. Impressive.
How do they say where you're from?
That'll do. That'll do.
Walking back to the group.
All right, so you guys are all back together, and the commoner's Callus is standing there mourning the loss of Butterbean, but it looks like Talon has acquired a dinosaur.
Oh, everybody, look at this. I think we're all back together again. Whew. What an ordeal. But I think I have a bit of a plan here. Here we go. Daniels, you look good on top of that dinosaur. I've managed to convince Talus to let us borrow it for a while. That's right. We're going to borrow that dinosaur. Daniels, get ready. The plan is you're gonna race the dinosaur tomorrow in that race. You're gonna make some money for us.
What the fuck? You think because I got on its back, I know how to race these things?
It liked you. You connected with that dinosaur. We all saw it. As soon as you got on it, that dinosaur calmed down. It was born for you.
And that's an essential skill in racing is
I,
calming animals.
I do believe so because you can control that dinosaur, Daniels. I have faith in you. Have a little faith.
I hope you guys have thought this through. I don't know the first thing about feeding one of these animals, let alone boarding it somewhere.
Listen here, old man. There's no thinking. You sit on the dinosaur. Yeehaw. Daniels goes.
Well,
So simple.
I
You
hope
can
you
house
don't.
them at the dino pen over there. It's 5 silver per night. They feed it. They take care of it. You don't have to do anything. You just got to pay 5 silver. There's a lot of dinosaurs in town, and that's where they all stay.
Excellent, excellent. I don't have that type of money, but it seems like these fellas do.
Yeah.
I'm willing to put up the money for it right now. I think I have enough.
If I have a say vested interest in this race, I shall put something down for it.
All right, well, I'm sure we'll find out there's a cost to all this tomorrow. That's usually how these things work anyhow.
I would
No,
bet.
no, the races are city sponsored. As long as your name gets pulled in the draw to race, anyone can race, and the prize money is all funded by the.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I hear you correctly? There's a drawing?
Yeah, so anyone who wants to race and owns a dinosaur can race. There's multiple races throughout the day, and your name just has to get drawn to enter the race. And if your name gets drawn, then you race for free. It costs nothing, and the Flaming Fist puts up all the prize money.
Flaming Fist sells the dinosaurs that people race in that they can randomly get drawn in, and the Flaming Fist gives the prizes. And this is all starting to sound a little rigged, don't you think?
It's bloody
Uh-oh.
obvious, don't you think?
Well, the Flaming Fists, they kind of control things around here.
Seems
All right. So, do you have any friends with the Flaming Fist there, Talus? We need to make sure our name gets drawn tomorrow.
No, I try to stay as far away from those guys as I can. They tax almost everything around here.
Maybe
They're
I
based,
can be.
they're based up the coast to the north, out of Port Belwarian. Maybe you should go there to talk to some people. But
What?
I wouldn't go anywhere without a guide. I wouldn't go anywhere outside of Port Nines RU without a guide.
Did you say a guide?
Where can we find these guides?
I know just the right guy.
Well, yeah,
Alcor. Who's that?
Oh, he's an old friend. His name's Hugh. I'm actually supposed to meet him sometime soon. Let's get to the Thundering Lizard and discuss the reasoning for you guys being here first. But he could show us all over through Chult if is needed. But I'm sure he has a few connections to the Flaming Fists.
yeah. There's many guides here in Port Nines RU. Actually, at the Thundering Lizard, there's a board, and on the board, you'll find handouts of all the different guides.
You can even
And,
find my name on there.
All you'll have to do is talk to Kroga, and he'll set up a meeting with any of the guides.
cool. All right, well, let's go to the Thundering Lizard. Actually, you know what? Let's go to the stables there. Let's house our new friend Butterbean. Then we'll go grab some grub, discuss our plans, figure out where we're going. Maybe go meet this fella Hugh so that we can travel outside of city limits and set a plan up for that.
Sounds good to me. Gage?
Such enterprising gentlemen you are. I'm sure we'll all get along.
What'd you say?
Oh, sorry.
I didn't really understand it.
Nah, it's
Your
alright.
words were too big for him.
Bleh. Such
No. He understood you. He didn't understand the words because he's.
I said, such enterprising gentlemen you all are.
What's
I think we'll get
enter,
enterprising.
somewhere?
Enterprising.
It's gonna be a prize for us. There's like a big old thing for us to whack stick with. What's that called? Pinata?
All right, so if everyone looks at the map, in the southwestern corner, I have revealed location number 25 to you.
Southwestern corner. Okay, yeah.
And location 25 reads as follows. So, yeah, is everyone going to the pens now?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the region you're going into, as you leave, there's a sign which Alcor can translate for you that reads Malar's Throat. You guys can make me, is a religion check a thing in this edition? Yes.
Yep.
Give me religion checks.
Do you say Malar's throat?
Malar's Throat.
Okay.
You said a religion check?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Makes sense for engage with Bale now.
All right.
Malar's. The sign says Malar's Throat.
Yes, it says you're entering the district of Malar's Throat. Talon, you are familiar with Malar. Malar is the evil god of beasts. He's the god of the hunt, and he's not a very nice guy.
Evil god of the beasts.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's known as an evil god, but people who worship animals do worship him as well.
Okay.
Leaning up against the sign as you enter this district is a very large lizard-looking creature. He's got an eye patch on with leathers, with a whole bunch of like bones and odd trinkets coming off of those leathers. He's definitely, Alcor, you would know this. He's considered a lizard folk.
Okay.
However, his type of lizard leans more towards, he's basically an upright bipedal crocodile.
Okay.
And as you guys approach, he kind of says, "Oi!"
This is Malor or the attendant at the stables.
Sorry,
Who's the upright crocodile?
he's just leaning on the sign that says Malar's Throat as you enter into this area.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Says, "Oi, mates! You don't look like you're from around here."
How you doing, Sharptooth? Yeah, I'm actually from here. These gentlemen, they just arrived. I was hoping to show them around, but they're taking their sweet time. They got one of these big old dinos to race tomorrow, though. We're hoping to maybe stable them.
Well, you're in luck then. You came to the right place.
Excellent.
Welcome to Malar's Throat.
That's an interesting name. What decided for you to name it after that?
I didn't name it that, you fool.
Oh, no need to call names here. How would I know who named it? I figured you owned this establishment.
Dundee calls anyone whatever the fuck he wants to call them.
Dundee. Oh, okay. Well, sorry, fella. I'll be on my way. The gentleman here at the mask, that's the one you want to talk to.
You blokes need a direction? You look
Yes, please.
lost. Right. Follow the path straight almost to the end. You looking to house that dino?
That's right. That's what we need. Some place to put the dinosaur.
Scraggly thing, it looks like he doesn't eat too much. You need to feed it more.
Oh, and what do we feed this dinosaur, you know?
Well, that bloke looks like he only eats leaves, and they got lots of leaves down there. Straight down the path, you'll see the pens on the right.
And
be
is there a card?
careful, 'cause this place is fucking bloody hot, but the jungle's no place for some green bellies like the lot of you.
We're no green bellies. We can handle ourselves. Thank you very much.
Right, mate. Right.
Anyways, you said down the path and to the right.
Yeah, you got ears. Good on you. So Malar's Throat is actually outside of the city walls.
Mhm.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah. It's got ramshackle buildings which kind of cling to the side of ridges. Each structure is seemingly built atop the lower one's roof. During heavy rain, it appears that runoff would pour down this ravine through a large gate in the city wall facing Malar's Throat, which Dundee tells you that it's named Ubtau's Jaws. A lot of things get discarded in this ravine. Dead animals or even clumsy or unlucky Chaltons get sucked away when it rains. The ravine where Ubtau's Jaws would be. Oh, so the door itself into Malar's Throat is called Ubtau's Jaws, and in the rain it becomes like a ravine.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys are headed towards the pens. So most of the beasts of burden here in the city are trained in this area. They're penned up at night. You can see lots of ankylosauruses and triceratops. Do I have a picture? An ankylosaurus is the
Is that
small
what
guy.
we have?
Pardon me?
Do we know what we have yet?
Yep, you had a, what did I say it was? I'll find that again.
Okay.
Ankylosauruses are the small ones with the spikes and the shell backs that have the big bludgeoning thing on their tail that they swing. And the
Oh, we have a hadrosaur. Sorry.
You have a hadrosaurus, yeah.
Episodes, okay.
And triceratops are triceratops. You know what they are. Dinosaurs trained for street racing are also stabled here. Yeah, and most of those are Hadrosaurus dinosaurs. They like to keep herbivores in these pens because predators are kind of frowned on in the streets and controlled by the governing princes. Any raptors that you do see in the street, the odd one, it has like a muzzle on and is heavily clad in chains because they're not trained very easily, and they have been known to snap on their trainers. And the city is just too small for full-grown like T-Rexes and Allosauruses to be coming through. The occasional infant one comes through to be sold, and any dinosaurs that are sold in town are sold by the merchant prince Ifan Talroas.
Are these dinosaurs like like they have in horse racing? Are they like, do they have a name, or do we not know the name yet, or is it like like
The kinds that race in it?
not like the kind of dinosaur, but like the name of the dinosaur, like oh, they have in horse racing, like there is no whatever the horse's name is.
Yeah, so each dinosaur will have a different name, and the rider will have a different name, and it's a huge culture here to bet on these street
Okay.
races.
Okay.
There is like thousands and thousands of gold trading hands daily.
Sorry, does the prince that sells the dinos, is he only selling carnivores, or he sells all the dinos?
He has the monopoly of selling dinosaurs in this town.
And his name is?
He's one of 7 merchant princes, and he only sells dinosaurs. And his name, I put it in the chat, Ifran Talroas.
Yeah. Ifran the dinosaur seller.
Pat, do you have any idea why I can't add any notes to my character sheet?
In Roll20?
D&D Beyond.
Oh, Roll D&D Beyond? No,
Okay.
I don't. I see that other people have added notes, so
I can only add one letter and then it stops.
Yeah, I had that issue as well. I don't know what's going on. Like when I tried to add in the word wine into my inventory, I think it was, or whatever.
Hmm.
Not inventory. Where did I put wine? I put it in extras.
Okay. Maybe.
All right, well let's get this dino like properly stored for the evening and fed. I don't know if we can pay for like the premium feed version so that we can make this thing, feel good towards us.
all right. So you guys approach the pens, and you can see there's pens for training, and there's pens for housing Triceratops. They like to keep them all together by breed, and then you can see the Hadrosaurus pen just a little ways up, and standing out side of it is a little boy, and he's got a whip in his hands, and he's just watching the herd of Hadrosaurus eat some grains which they dumped on the ground. He's likely the one you want to talk to.
Okay, let's go talk to him.
All right, so you guys approach him, and he turns around. And, oh, Alcor, you're the only one who can understand Charlton, and he said, "Oh, hey, you here to house your dino?"
Hey, Chilton. Not quite my dino, but this group of people I'm showing around the town. They just inquired it by rescuing somebody.
Ah, he's talking to you. None of you can understand this except for Alcor. Oh, poor Butterbean has changed hands so many times in the last few months.
Well, take good care of them. I don't think these guys know what they're doing, to be honest.
It's a her, sir.
Oh, sorry, with the name like Butterbean, I thought it was a big old fat dino.
Alfred, see if we can find more information about Butterbean. The boy seems to know Butterbean. Any secrets or inside tips about Butterbean? Find out.
You talking to me, Talon?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
Sorry.
let's a little bit of heartburn.
The little boy starts rubbing your back.
Thank you, kind young one.
Are you okay, mister?
I'll be fine. Just old age getting to me. So what can you tell us a little bit about Butterbean here? I'll pass on the information to my colleagues here.
Oh, well, Butterbean's kind of old. She's been around for quite some time. I've worked with her a lot. He walks up and starts petting her, and she kind of reacts positively to seeing the boy.
And what about her history? Any wins in that column?
Oh, she used to be really fast. She's won races a bunch of times, but now she's kind of one of the oldest one in the herds, and there's some other stuff, but I don't really want to talk about that. But I can house her for the night if you want. What level of feed would you like for her? Yeah, the 5 silver per night, the 7 silver per night, or the gold per night?
Now, does that mean that she's going to get better quality food so that she's better to race tomorrow?
Oh, you're racing Butterbean tomorrow, huh?
Well, not me. This handsome fellow over here with that leather cap on. He plans on racing her tomorrow.
He looks at Fred, and then he kind of makes like a disgusted face because he's like he's never seen such a pale human before.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, well, yeah. Has he ever raced before? It's quite dangerous.
I don't think so, but he did mount her earlier, and he seemed to know how to handle her.
Okay, well, yeah, good luck. So
But
5 silver, 7 silver, or a gold. I mean, it'd probably be best for the gold to feed her really well. You're gonna run the old girl tomorrow.
all right, let me talk to my comrades here and see what they want to pay. I'm not paying for this. I believe the masked one over there said he would cover the bill. Let me just talk to them quickly. Do you mind giving us a couple minutes?
Go ahead, sir.
All
What did
right.
you say? The money.
All right, guys. So
500 damage, yeah.
she's an old dino, but she used to be a winner. She hasn't won in a little bit. She's transferred owners many times. That being said, he has offered different levels and tiers of feeding and stabling this dino. I reckon
What else did he say about her? Did he say anything else?
not too much, but he didn't think you had confidence in you winning this race. He didn't think you looked like a racer.
Well, that's fine. What about the dino?
Well, I told you about the dino. She's an old fart.
So it's an
Well,
old girl, but I mean, is that a big deal? She still got legs?
Well, hell, you got eyes, don't you?
I'm asking you because you were just talking to the trainer and he seemed to recognize her.
Yeah, well, like I said, she used to be a whippersnapper. She
used to be. Oh, man.
she's old in her
Well,
age. It's one of the oldest dinos in the pen here, but he advised probably to do the top tier, which is a gold to stable and feed her well.
sure,
There's
do
lower
that.
levels like 5 silver, 7 silver, that type of thing, but it's totally up to you guys. You sure you want to do this race?
Yes.
Ask him why he
I'm
thinks we're
sure
gonna
we
lose.
can do this race.
Well, in my opinion, I would pay for the best food. You probably want this old dino to be feeling good the next day, you know? So,
Yeah. Well, got it. A gold. We're fine. Ask him why he thinks we're gonna lose.
well, he didn't specifically say that. I could just tell by his demeanor that,
Well, ask him. Ask him nonetheless.
all right. Calm your horses.
Wait.
Of course,
Found your
it's not.
dinosaur.
All right, fella, let
You
me
guys
hear.
want me to hop on this thing's back and jump into a race I don't even know nothing about? I'm trying to get some information, fella. You hear me?
Hey, listen, I don't want you to do shit, okay?
Okay.
I'm here just to show you around the town, maybe hook you up with Hugh, get you going on while you're even here. You guys still haven't told me. You dangled a meal over my nose, and hell, we almost got into a fight with the flaming fists.
Hey, I
We
still
st-
won't give that me and
we,
myself, fella.
we stole some dinos from some poor person. Like, I don't know. It's
We didn't steal nothing there, old
Borrowed.
man.
Borrowed
You're
is
borrowing the dinosaur.
all right. Well, still borrowed it. It didn't feel right, okay? And I follow what my heart feels, and something
I,
seemed a
I'm
little
I,
feeling
off.
right now with this dinosaur, and I'm willing to put up a gold piece and another gold piece to say that we won, and let's get on our merry way.
All
so that
right.
makes 2 for you and 40 for me that we're out. So we're just trying to get a bit of information.
Okay. What do you want me to ask the little guy?
Well, ask him why he seemed to hesitate or why he got all jittery about when you guys were talking about me winning or not.
All right. That's it.
Well, I want to know. Tell me, translate for me, fella.
Sure. Hey, Scout, come on over here. I got a question for you.
He walks up and he goes towards Butterbean and tries to take the reins as if he's getting ready to take her.
Hey,
I
well,
do hand them over, but
quick question for you, little guy. And don't take this as an aggressive thing, but the handsome guy with the hat there is wondering why you think he won't have a chance tomorrow.
Well, like I said, I don't know if I should get into it too much with you, sir.
Just give
What
me
will it take you
some
for to tell us?
answer to it, please, these fellas. It could be anything.
Just as a reminder, he's speaking in Chultan. The only one who can understand him
Oh.
is Cormac.
Yeah, that's why I'm pretending to be. Oh, I am completely clueless at this point.
What did you ask, Cormac?
Just give me any answer. It doesn't have to be your honest opinion.
He looks at you and sees your long old man beard and kind of bestows a bit of trust in you and he says, "Well, sir, the merchant princes have been loaning Butterbean out to aspiring racers for money. And when Butterbean loses, they extort the owner for more money than they originally agreed to pay for her. Butterbean has changed hands many times in the last few months, but no one has had the know-how of how to ride properly. And win anything at all in the races. Poor Butterbean is suffering at the hands of the merchant prince, named what did I say his name was?
Ifren.
Ifen.
Ifren Talaros.
It seems they're using poor Butterbean as an extra way to take money from unsuspecting wannabe racers. But don't tell anyone I told you that. I could get in a lot of trouble.
Okay, well, I'm not going to tell them that.
Yes, just tell them I think the white one is ugly.
Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't get aggressive. How about, give me a few seconds. You start walking away, and then I'll tell him that. I don't want him to get all hippity. You wouldn't
Yes,
believe
sir.
how fast they got into an altercation since they got here in the port.
Yes, I'll take the dino right away. Just give me the gold piece. Gold?
Yeah, Talon, pay up a gold to this young fella here.
Yes, 1 gold piece.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
He
Well,
nods at you and grabs the reins and leads the rein into the hadrosaur area.
and we'll be back tomorrow to pick up good old Butterbean for the race.
Yes, sir.
Ensure he gets that good quality food.
Right away, sir.
Thank
What's
you.
it saying? You ain't even telling me anything.
Hold on, Mr. Daniels. I look around, make sure that the little guy is far enough distance. Well, Mr. Daniels, he said, you don't look like much.
Oh, all right. Well,
He doesn't
so-
think of you to be much of a racer.
All right, make a deception.
And I should make perception.
I'm gonna see what he gets on his deception.
He did say that though, right?
He did say it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You want deception or persuasion? Well, it's the same for me anyways. They're both +1.
Deception.
Oh, natural 20.
There you go.
Yeah. You and the kid have been exchanging eyes, Dan. He's staring you up and down, scared of your white skin.
All right. Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right. I'm gonna need to try to find myself somebody who's been in these races before, or at least find out what route they take and maybe walk it or something. I don't fucking know. This is ridiculous. Sign up for this.
I can't believe you guys came all the way to the port just to race some dinos.
Well, that ain't why we're here, fella.
You want to tell me now, or you still want to wait for this meal?
Well, I mean, we're sort of like everybody else that seems to be called dumb around here, searching for that damn artifact.
You believe that nonsense?
Well, it's not my job to believe it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're looking to go out into the jungle and find it, I might have the guide for you.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to talk about at dinner time, but now we got caught up in this race nonsense, so we're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it right. That poor animal looks like she could do with a little bit of love and care. Breaks my little heart.
Well, if that's what brings you here to the port, I might have a little bit more information for you, but we got to be quick about this. I wouldn't be wasting your time with these races.
Well, like I said, we just got caught up in it. I don't know. Still got to figure it out though. I don't want to do none justice, and I'm down 40 gold already, so this ain't looking to be profitable at all.
When do the races start?
I think I heard the little man say tomorrow. And it's all by chance, so we got to put our name in the hat, which means we got to stick around here all day. Hopefully we can use tomorrow as a good time to gather some information while we're waiting for the races to happen. I think tonight we better prep for the races in case they do happen tomorrow, and then tomorrow we can use that for gathering information.
What's the prize? What's the prize for the race?
You know, I hadn't even thought of that, but that's probably a good damn question.
The amount of gold.
Right, is it even worth our damn time?
Can we ask that? Oh, wait.
Oh, I'm asking Alcor.
Little fella's walked away. I'm
Oh.
sure we'll go to the tavern. We'll be able to find that all out.
That
Yeah.
seems like pretty common known information.
I've
Hey,
never raced before or been a part of it, but it's quite the event.
well, I imagine it would be seeing these magnificent beasts traunching up and down the street. He said it goes right through town here, so I
Yeah.
mean, got to check it out. Got to figure that out. I'd like to get some more information before I look a fool tomorrow.
Well, I don't know how to submit our names or anything like that, but I bet
Why don't we
Kroga,
make our way to the tavern now?
Hmm.
as I was saying, I bet Kroga would be able to point us in the right direction, and he probably knows what the grand prize is, too.
Well, you know what? You get your friend Hugh there, and maybe we'll have some opportunity this evening to chit chat about tomorrow as well, or what comes after tomorrow. Anyhow,
Sure, sure. Do you want to go to the Thundering Lizard or to the tavern? They're in two different locations.
The
Oh,
Thundering Lizard is the tavern. The
that's
other one
what I
is
thought.
is the inn that
He was
So
at.
which-
Okay.
yeah.
The
Okay.
House of Repose, right?
Is there a name for that inn, or is it just like the Port's Inn?
Yeah, I think Francine just said it.
You said it had a. I think there
Yeah,
was
House of
something
Repose.
House of Repose. Like there was a
Yeah.
name in front of
Kai-
it.
Kaya's House of Repose.
Yeah, that's what it
Kaya?
is.
Okay. Kairo's House of Kapose.
I have KYAS, Kaya.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to
Kaya's
take these
House
notes once my.
of Repose.
Yeah, I'll have to
Like a
take notes.
fancy bed and breakfast. It's not a tavern where people go to drink.
Okay.
The tavern is the Thundering Lizard, though, right?
That's right.
Okay.
And
Thunder
that's
and
where you guys are
Lizard.
heading?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we
Yes.
need to talk to Kroga first, but I'll need to take these notes when my notes are actually working, because there's no way I'm going to remember all these crazy
I have a
names.
bunch of notes here. You can kind of pick through them if you want. I'll copy paste them to you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, I have
Alright.
some pretty detailed notes too. If somebody wants to go with them.
I'm going to fast forward a bit here because we're getting close to the end of the session. I have one more thing I want to do. You guys get to the Thundering Lizard. It's evident that there's a big party going on in the Thundering Lizard. It's a busy place. It's loud. There's all different types of flutes and pipes with loud music coming from inside. Drunken people are spilling out of it. You guys go up the stairs when you get your chance and enter the little vestibule hallway between the road and the tavern, and there's a cork board right on the board, and on that board are a bunch of papers. After taking a quick look at the papers, this is where all the jungle guides hang their ad papers, and underneath of it says just to talk to Kroga to set up a meeting with any of the guides. So some of them might be in town, some of them might not be, some might be in the jungle, some might be otherwhere, some might be dead. We have no idea. So I'm going to randomize from my list which ones are currently listed on the board, and then I will show them to you guys. We can talk about each one and figure out, and then we're going to call the game there for the night. And you guys can deliberate over the next week or however long it is to our next session. If you want to, which ones you want to talk to Kroga about interviewing. I mean, you don't have to hire them right away. You can meet them and interview them or whatever, but it'll give you a week to kind of deliberate with what that is. So I'm going to have Dan roll me a D10.
10. Did you see that?
I think you got to use the roll 20 D
Yeah, you'll
dice.
use the roll 21. There's a little dice on the left-hand side.
9.
All right, not that. Oh, that was a D10. Okay. You guys see this? Azaka Stormfang. If you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no further. I was born in the jungle. I know its dangers, and I know how best to avoid them. Should you choose me, you may rest assured that your party is in safe hands. I charge five gold coins per day and require a 30-day payment up front. For those adventurers who aid me in my personal quest, I will waive my fee and guide them to places no one else has found. This quest will take us to Firefinger. The evil Patera folk roost atop Firefinger, stole a wooden mask from me, and I want it back.
Oh yeah, that sounds cool.
Nice
I'm in.
voice.
I will have Francine roll me a d10.
Okay.
Green Gauge, found another one.
Some good rolls. I mean, if high is what we want, you watch number one. It's like it's 1 to 10, top to or like lowest is the best.
The next one is Iku.
Iku?
While, yep, can you guys see the handouts?
Yep. Mhm.
While the lure of pillaging the antiquity of Chult is a temptation, I appeal to those who find fulfillment in doing actual good in the world. I seek to rid the jungle of evil. There are many ruins and ancient temples that must be reclaimed, so that the spirits of natures can return to their sacred places and live in peace. There are evil impostors who seek to blind you with promises of gold, but only my guide, promises of gold, but only guide your throats to their blades. My rates are standard. 5 gold pieces a day with a 30-day payment up front. A small portion goes to pay off the merchant Prince Jobal. The rest I give to charity.
Ooh, I like the sounds of Iku, but I still feel Hugh might be our best bet. I know he's lived in these towns and jungle our whole lives.
All right, roll me a d10, Gabe.
That's the dice in the corner, right?
Yep, and then you have to pick the d10 and just click it.
Non-roll 20, not D&D Beyond.
D10. Yeah.
So now we know 4 different merchant princes by name.
All right. Why pay for a guide when you can have 2 for the same price? We have the smarts, the goods, and our own Triceratops. Treasure abounds. When we're done leading you to all the ancient sites and sacred places that we know of, you'll be swimming in gold and magic. All the other guides will lead you in circles and make you do all the work. Don't be fooled. When we return to Port Nyanzaru, you'll have tales and fortunes enough to last a lifetime. Our price is 5 gold per day, with a 30-day payment up front, but we're glad to reduce our rate for equal shares of any treasure found. That's Farul and Gondolo.
Doesn't sound too appealing.
Yeah, I'm
Just
not a
make
fan
your
of,
mouth defeat.
not a fan of these guys.
No.
2 brains, double the backstab.
Yeah, I like the first. I like the first one the best. You know, she's already got to go do something out there with a set goal in mind. At the very least, get us a touch point out there.
All right.
Yeah, 100.
Free of charge.
Who hasn't rolled yet?
I haven't.
Go ahead.
150 days is a lot of money. I mean, 150 gold is a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying. So
Give up front.
Let me
I'm
reroll.
thinking.
Nope.
I'm thinking best case for us here is we tag along with her, and at very least we get our first foray out into the jungle, dip our toes in, is sort of set and playing. You know.
Mm-hmm. I like the sound of that.
We don't know where we're
I've
going
stood
in
atop
there.
every mountain in Chult. I know every grand gorge, crevice, and plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust the dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There's no dragon, beast, or undead horror that scares me. If you want a guide who runs away at the first sign of danger, no, you want a dwarf. And I'm the toughest dwarf around. Red dragon bit off me arm, yet still here I stand. Takes more than a dragon to stop old Hugh Hackenstone. I charge 5 gold coins a day and expect a 30-day payment up front. Best coin you'll ever spend, I promise you.
He's missing an arm.
I like that guy.
Oh,
Missing an
here,
arm.
this is Hugh. This is my friend from the mines I grew up in.
Is this Hugh?
This is Hugh. I'm supposed to
You mean
meet.
Hugh? Okay, not like Hugh Grant.
So what? Hugh's gonna charge us that kind of gold to go out in the jungle, even if you know him. You coming with us?
Well, I might be able to talk him down a little bit, but it seems this is just his poster for everybody, you know? He doesn't know we're looking at it, but I'd have to talk to him and maybe see if he could give me a friendly deal.
All right, well, let's go buy the fella a drink.
All right. Do we want to talk to Kroga first before we leave here, or should we just go to
We're not done yet.
to the inn?
Okay.
Francine, roll.
Oh, I did roll.
Roll again.
Oh, D10, right?
Yep. Alrighty, that one's off and about in the bush somewhere. Gabe, roll.
D10.
Yep.
Ooh.
You got another one. You guys are on fire.
The 9s.
It's probably, it seems to be that it's like when it's over a certain number, like 7 and up or something.
Mm.
I,
Ooh.
Kawasha, am a druid, a member of the Emerald Enclave. I seek to
Ooh.
rid Chult, my homeland, of the undead menace that threatens to eradicate all life.
There we go.
My veggie pygmy companion is well versed in the local flora and fauna. Chult is our home, and we can guide you as no others can. Our fee is 5 gold pieces per day, but that amount is negotiable if you are willing to help us destroy any undead we might encounter. Perhaps we can even receive the blessing of the Chwinga spirits that watch over this secret sacred land.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
I do. That's Kawasha and Kupalu.
Well, that's so far that to me, it's either that one or the number one. I like the people who are willing to waive their fee because we don't have. Again, I like this one and the first one because we got sort of mutual benefit out there, right? We don't really know what we're looking for yet, so just getting out there might just be a good thing, good place to start.
All right, Dan, you can roll me a d10.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
Bam.
Nice. Still above 7, like you said.
7 seems to be the number, but
Yeah.
we won't know that till we get a 6, right?
Yeah.
Another
Didn't we
one.
get a 4?
Okay.
Chwinga.
Beware, Jobal and his no-good flunkies. That merchant prince is as trustworthy as a sack of snakes, as are most of his guides. If you choose us, we will never leave you astray. River and Flask are up to the task. That's our motto. Chult is our playground. Fast, reliable, and know what we are doing. 5 gold pieces per day, and a 30-day advance is what Jobal's flunkies demand. We are happy to serve as guides for only 4 gold pieces a day, with no payment up front. Even better, we will waive the fee entirely for equal shares of whatever treasures we find.
Ooh.
That's a
That
good
sounds super trustworthy.
River.
Yeah, but hear me out here. That might lead us to like the 30 for 5 or whatever. That seems to be a very common theme, right? So if we can find proof that they're with Joe Ball, then it would benefit this Joe Ball guy to like lead people astray. Right? No? Wrong?
That,
Maybe Alcor
that makes sense actually, but then
Um,
again, they could be the one deceiving us.
So I'll let you know quickly about Joe Ball because you're going to ask anyway. Joe Ball is the merchant prince of. He's the one who controls all these guides. He takes a tax from them. He lets them come in and do it. And you kind of get the feeling that River Mist and Flask of Wine are the ones who, like, they probably hung their own poster here. They probably try to fly under the radar. They don't play by the rules of Joe Ball, the merchant prince.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like they don't like Joe Ball.
I don't know about you guys, but I know Hugh, and you could trust a dwarf. These guys, they have a little paragraph here, but who's to say that they're not just going to take our money and lose us in the jungle?
You make a good point.
All right, so that's River Mist and Flask of Wine. I'm gonna do who's left to roll here.
I think I gotta go again.
Okay, go again. Last one, maybe. Damn. All right, this will be the last one. Oh, this accent is gonna kill me. Ask any member of the Flaming Fist. I'm the best there is. Pay no heed to the guides in Port Nyanzaru. They're soft and weak. I'll get you to wherever you need to go. Firefinger, Kirsabal, and the Peaks of Flame. It doesn't matter. Chelt is full of wonders, and Shago knows the way. I'm not afraid of no dinosaur or hard work. I can paddle a canoe, start a fire, forage, whatever you need. The jungle is overrun with ghouls and zombies, but I have a strong arm and the art of a Tyrannosaurus. Together, we can conquer this land. 5 gold pieces a day, 30-day advance. For that, you'll get the best guide. For that, you'll get the mighty Shadow.
Did you have a handout for him too?
I do.
Wow.
That face.
Reminds me of like a
Looks so
hyena.
trustworthy.
Now, does he work for the Flaming Fist? Or just say, ask any member of the Flaming Fist?
Well,
You don't know.
like I said, I mean the other post there said that anybody doing the $5 or 5 gold a day for 30 days up front, that seems to be somebody that Joe Ball's in control of anyhow.
That's
But,
right.
I guess we'll find out because your friend there was charging the same rate, so we should definitely speak to him, see if that was a choice or by necessity.
Yeah, we could definitely talk to him, and maybe I can work out a deal for us of some sort. I do know the dwarven people are true to their word.
Maybe we can ask some of the villagers about Jabal and see how trustworthy he is.
Which one was that for?
I reckon that's a good idea.
Jobal is the prince that's kind of running all these guides, is what I took from it. But
That was Shago. Dave Shago was
Yep.
that guy. So you guys have Shago, Azaka Stormfang, Iku, Farul, and Gondolo.
Can we just take all these posters?
Yeah, I mean, you can't take them down here, but I mean, you have access to them.
Oh, okay.
they're in our journals,
Yeah, they're
numbered
numbered
handouts.
handouts. Yeah.
So yeah, I advise you guys, go over these individually, and then maybe each of you bring your top 2 to the table, and then decide which ones you want to interview, and go from there. We'll set that up for the next game.
Well,
Let's just take half a second here real quick. Is there any that anybody doesn't want? Like right out the gate, not interested in, doesn't want?
well, I think
Yeah,
it was pretty.
Koshago and Kapului.
I think Farrell and Gondola was pretty clear. We didn't want to have to deal with those
Yeah,
two.
Oh yeah.
not those two.
Yeah.
No.
Pharaoh Gondolo, yeah, I'm all right with that. I also wasn't a huge fan of Shago.
The last
No.
one, right?
No, not that one.
So I think just by elimination here, right out the gate, we've got Pharaoh Gondolo gone, Shago gone. Is there any other ones that other people had strong indications against?
Kawasha
Was it number 7?
wants us to kill undead, and that might be a bad idea in the long run because we know about the map and the areas of undead that are particularly dangerous, and if he were to lead us into those areas, I mean,
he's just saying to kill undead. So I mean, we could take him into the areas where we know there's some there, and then maybe kind of chip away at that slowly.
Well, I'll tell you something. The undead have been overruling the force, and I got kicked out of my very own mind because of the undead. So I wouldn't mind ridding some of those sons of a bitches. That being said, Hugh is still my number 1 pick. Kawasha would be my number 2.
So let's write that down and we'll bring it to everyone. If everyone does 1 and 2, then we can average it out.
I'd
You
say Azaka for me. I like her, and I don't know about River Mist and Flask.
I keep coming back to it, but I
I
think
feel like they're gonna. Mm,
I think that they'll stab a knife in our back just as soon as it suits them.
yeah, me too. Yeah. So I'm
okay?
thinking Azaka and Kawasha. Yeah.
Okay, Francine, Zaka, and Kawasha. Kawasha and Kapu.
I'm with Zaka and when was it? It was River Mist and Flask of Wine is my number 2.
All right, and Dan.
I like Azaka and Kawasha.
Okay, Kawasha.
It seems
So
like Zaka might be the one that we all want to go with.
you got 3 votes for Azaka, 3 votes for Kawasha, 1 vote for Hugh, and 1 vote for River Mist and Flask of Wine. So did you want to? You can interview all 4 of them if you
We
want.
should. Absolutely.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Absolutely, we should.
Okay, so we're getting rid of Iku.
There's something about Iku that bothers me because she's like, I give all this money to charity. I'm like, you do? Okay.
Well, she has to pay off.
All right. Cool. Well, let's leave it there. It's 10:30. Sorry, what did you say, Gabe?
No, I'm just talking to myself. That's okay.
Let's leave it there. I'll prep interviews for them. There's a couple more events that are going to happen and stuff, so I just need to put a bit more work in. You guys get 50 experience points each for your alleyway encounter. You can add that. And I'm going to award a small experience bonus for your role player of the night. So at this point, everybody private message me on Facebook with who you thought did the best job role playing their character, bringing this game to life, and why.
Where are we adding this XP on this paper?
Okay.
So you go to right where you see the picture of your character. There's beside it. There's an experience bar. If you just click on that, it should open up a bar on the right-hand side. The second option down should be manage experience under the my character portion. You see that? Dave, do you see that?
Manage character, and then
So if you kind of about halfway down that new sidebar, it should say manage experience.
manage experience. Oops.
Yeah, and then once you hit manage experience, there should be a few boxes there. One of them should say type XP value. If you just type in 50 and then hit enter, it will add 50 experience.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's 50, right? Not 25. Okay.
Say that again, Francine.
Oh no, I was wondering if it was 25 or 50.
I think that's at 50.
50,
I could
yeah.
be wrong.
50.
And then take a second to message Pat in Facebook what your is it top 2, top 1?
Top 1, best role player and why, but make sure you're private messaging me, please.
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
So if you enjoyed someone's voice, or if they did something in the game that really stuck out to you as awesome, or you appreciate all the hard work that they do, or good decisions, or it can even be bad decisions. If they did something that you really liked that impacted the game in a negative way, that can help too.
Mhm.
Just whoever you thought really made your game fun tonight.
Sent.
All right, I got Corey, I got Francine.
I'm coming. Just give me 2 seconds here.
No worries. I don't see yours yet, Dan.
I sent it. Oh, I sent it in the wrong thing. Oops.
Whoops.
And I think Facebook worked better, so we'll stick to Facebook for voice.
I will look into my computer during the week.
Well, don't fret about it. This worked fine.
Yeah.
It's easy.
You get all flustered then, because what happens, man.